Hello, everybody. We're back. We are so back. Well, and we're back again. That's what I meant to say. Hey, hello, Kaoru. Hello there, Tossan. How's it going? Cattle Trail. Trifecta. Hey, Orion's here. Hello, Jonius. Finally, a streamer that streams. Boy, are you gonna be so satisfied with your care. Vision. Hey, how's it going? Malco, welcome back. Arcus, Cryo, get this hole again. White Rose, hello there. Pad 24. Ah! Can I continue? Okay. Oh yeah. Kami-sayo, how's it going? Kaze no Hitori, hello. Ali Mango's back. Hello, Utsu. Hello, Auxili. Hello there. Hello again. Shawty. Ha 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 ha. Oh, hi. Cute name. Shino Taco Geek. Hello. All right, guys. Orion says I slept from 5 a.m. to 3 p.m., so I'm well rested. I wish I could lecture you, but that was me literally 2 days ago. Man, I really need to put myself in a position of power where I can promote a healthy sleep schedule, but here I am. I don't know if I can adequately argue for that in my current position. So it is 3 a.m. if you guys don't already know that, but this is a classic standard time for me to stream these days. But I will be hopefully correcting my sleep schedule in the next couple of days, and then boom, we'll be in a normal sleep schedule again, and then we'll have times which may be completely different than now. We'll see. But I'll have to play it by ear, because ultimately, as you guys may have guessed, I don't really have a schedule in my life. So I gotta work on that first. But once we get that figured out, everything's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so great. Yeah. If I may recommend this animation, sir. Woohoo! CNY animation from Arknights. We'll take a look at this. Yes. So here's the thing, guys. I got like an agenda today, quote unquote. I'm supposed to anyway. There's a couple things I need some help on, and I suspect I might not be able to find something. So I want you guys to tell me if I'm crazy. How many of you guys play Punishing Gray Raven? Obviously, we made an animation about it recently. It's pretty cool. Kuro Games, also creator of Wuwa, Wuthering Waves, they asked me to react to Selena, which is a character with 3 different frames, one of which was released recently, pianissimo. And I want to see her animations for the frames. I can't find them. So I don't know if you guys, is it like, do I have to dig into like a compilation or something? A lot of you guys have played it, so that's good. If you guys happen to know where I can find like a compilation of like Selena's frames, the 3 frames, I think it's Tempest, Capriccio, and Pianissimo. Those 3 frames I just need to see the animations of. And if we do have time to react to it today, that'd be awesome. If we don't, that's not a big deal. It's not the main thing for today, but that is something I need to watch. So if you guys have that, that'd be great, because I can't find it. I was looking for it and I couldn't find it. So yeah, please. Please. It'd be a huge help, because let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. I have, like, I found like a animated short film, which is not the animations of the actual thing. Although we could watch this if we have time. But oh, Astra's out. Oh shit. We could watch Could watch Astra. Rockia's out too. Oh, what, dude? How much? What have I missed, guys? Holy shit! Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Well, we could watch Astra today if you guys want to. What else you guys got? What have we got here? All cinematic cutscenes. 8 minutes. We don't have time for 8 minutes, Kamisaya. But this is pretty cool. I'm guessing this is the Astra ones. I'm gonna pull these out just because they look cool, but I don't want to like override if you guys want to watch it, because that's like, if you guys have seen it, not me. If you guys know something else you guys want me to watch, let's see what else we got. Carlota. Who's Carlota? She's new. How new is she? 3 weeks ago? Not new enough. Not new enough to say that she's new, because I am out of date. But that looks cool. She looks cool. Man, there's a lot of Wuthering Wave stuff going on. What happened, guys? I've only been gone for like 2 weeks. What happened? Crazy new action game. New action game, you say? Phantom Blade Zero. Year of the Snake game. Okay. Okay, I get this is interesting. This is interesting. Ooh. Actually, our character demo as well. I should not be clicking on this. We're gonna get a long ass list. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. I can't look at this. I can't look at no, get away. Oh, why is that so pretty? Oh, there's no way we're gonna watch that. There's no way. I can't right now. Oh my god. Oh, there's a 2.0 update for Wuwa. Holy shit. Wait, Star Rail 3.0. Wait, what? Think of the sleep schedule. Oh boy. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Oh, we got a fighting game demo that from Ramen. That I saw you post this in the Discord, Ramen. I'm curious. What is the what's like the context for that? Because it doesn't look like an actual game. It looks like a test of some sort. Anyway, the Wuba 2.0 story ending was truly beautiful. Damn, people really liking it. That's cool. Okay. What about the music video Blazing Heart by Genshin Impact? I haven't heard of that, actually. I haven't. Oh, is Blazing Heart a Mavwika music video? Yeah, you're not missing anything. Just 1 month worth of updates. How does that much happen in a month? That's crazy. That's crazy. God damn. Oh, damn. The Ananta announced trailer was a month ago? That's wild, because we watched that. See, I remember that. That's old news now, I guess. Watch it with 2 times speed. I mean, I could. That's true. It's a new Virtual Fighter game. Ah, Virtual Fighter. That's cool. It looks really fucking good, to be honest. About 3 different videos on new HSR, new character, the Herda. Wait, Herda's in Star Rail now? I know Herda was in Honkai Impact, right? She's the one with the diamond hammer, I think, if I remember correctly. We have an ad coming up in 30 seconds. I am trying to decide what to watch. Oh, that's her robot. She was always in Star Rail. Oh, I've got that confused. Sorry. I guess that was her in Star Rail. That's my bad. Heard I saw it was a robot clone. I'm so confused. But yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. All right. Okay, so I can't find Selena. Selena. There's some cool stuff from PGR, but I don't know if there's like I can't find like a. Oh, I found this. Oh, this is good. I found one of them. I found Selena Tempest moveset, which is cool. I do need to watch that, but I can't find the other ones. I don't know why. That being said, Pianissimo did just come out, so I assume that Pianissimo is gonna be pretty hard to find. I think there was one that was just like someone getting obsessed with her, but it's not like an organized like moveset. But yeah, Raw Green, how's it going? Here to hang for a few minutes. Love the stuff you review on stream here and hearing you talk about animations. Ah, thank you. Appreciate it. Yes. I'm glad you're here. Hope you can stick around. But either way, there's the VOD channel, which I haven't posted on in a while because there hasn't been streams in a while. I just got back. It's the new year. Did I even stream in January? I don't think I did. No, I did. I did stream in January. We watched the Hoyle. We watched Hoyle Fair the week before the end of the year, but afterwards we watched both week on stream. That's true. That's true. I did once. Yes, thank you. I did stream once this year. I'm pretty good at streaming, guys. I'm pretty good at streaming. Man, there's so much stuff I want to watch, guys. Why is there so much stuff? This is crazy. What? Oh, hey, I found the other one. I didn't mean to. Hey, I found the other one. Sick. Okay, well, that's useful. I don't take it that there's happens to be another one somewhere around here. What is this? The Herta's Magic Kitchen. Oh, that's the one you guys are talking about? Wait, this is... What? Is this 2D? Wait, is this 2D? That's gotta be 2D. That's gotta be 2D. There's no way. There's no way that's 3D. But it looks 3D from the thumbnail. Oh, it's 2D? Okay. Whew. Cool. Just checking. I don't take it I can find the other one here in this list. I just need the other Selena. I'm so close, but we can record these two later today. We'll see. The Genius in the Universe. What, heard a character trailer? Oh, wait, is Herta like... I see. So she's finally not a robot clone. Is that how this works? I don't... Anyway. Cool. Yeah, I don't have Pianissimo. That's okay. Pianissimo came out like this week or something like that. Oh, is this maybe what you're starting? Oh, Kato, what is this? Oh. Yeah, this might be good. This is 2 weeks ago, so it might be outdated, but it seems like a pretty good. This is Pianissimo, right? It's got to be Pianissimo. Pianissimo. Oh, okay. Jeez, I guess not. This looks right. This looks right because it's not. Wait, is this Capriccio? Yeah, it's not either one of these. So I think it's correct. Yeah, that looks correct. What does Pianissimo look like again? Wait, this looks like Pianissimo. No, it's not. It's not. Sorry. This is Pianissimo. We did it. We did it. Thank you so much. Okay, cool. I think we can include that one. It is the Herta, real Herta, not her puppet. Fascinating. There's a Herta, now there's the Herta. What? So that's crazy. Are you gonna react to the Guilty Gear anime trailer? Dude, yeah, actually, I should. Please send me that. Please send me that. I think I remember. I think I actually saw a thumbnail for it, but I haven't seen it because I either wanted to watch it on stream or I just didn't have time to. I don't remember, but I have not seen it and I would like to see it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh my God, is this an actual anime, or is this? Oh my God, dude, I can't wait for this. Okay, I'm gonna watch this. I'm curious mostly because I wonder if it's actually like 3D or not, but don't tell me. It's a spoiler. Don't tell me. I'm curious. Okay. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna wither away. I'm gonna wither away. That's true too, but I'm gonna whittle this down so I can figure out which one we're gonna watch because we have quite a few too many. I do really want to watch this. This came out 6 hours ago. I want to watch this very much. This one, and this one, and this one. This one we can watch as well. These are the 3 Selenas that we can watch at the end of stream today. I'll leave this at the end. And then we have the Herta's Magical Kitchen, which I mean, we could watch this one. It is 2D, which generally speaking, I have less to comment on. I can watch it, but let's see what else we got. This one looks gorgeous, and I wonder if this is 3D, but I don't want to watch it to check. So I kind of just want to watch this one. Do you guys agree with watching this one? Is this one worth watching? Astro Yao character demo? Because I just clicked on it. I don't know. I haven't seen it. This one looks pretty interesting. But yeah, Astra Yao is either character demo or character teaser. It's 3D. Okay, we're gonna watch this one for sure. I'm sorry. Okay. Wuthering Waves story cinematic. This one I don't really know. Oh my god, that looks so cool. What the fuck? Oh, but it's got a different rendering style. It's in engine. I don't really know if I like this rendering style. I don't know. Okay, I'm a little iffy on this one, so I'm gonna push this one over here. This one, Carlota, looks pretty cool, but it's 4 minutes. This one is also 4 minutes. Oh wait, this is the teaser. Should I watch the character teaser or nah? I think this is like the... Is this puppet animation? Oh no, this is real. Wait. No, this is puppet animation. I'm gonna skip the teaser. Cool. It's good, but the bulk of it is 3D per usual as any character demo. Okay, fascinating. Okay. It's a series put out from Netflix. Which one is the series put out? Oh, Guilty Gear? Whoa. Wait, it's Crunchyroll. You lied. Just kidding. All right. We're gonna turn off the character teaser. And then Rokia. Or Rakia. Rakia is Rachia? Rakia? Is Rakia... Oh, Devil May Cry, sorry. Yes. Is Rakia going to be worth watching? I don't know who she is, but I know she was teased in the I think it was a trailer last month sometime. I remember watching it because I recognize her face, but I don't know if she's Carlota. Okay. Oh, Rocha. Oh, Rocha. Got it. Okay, thank you. The two Carlota cinematics have some interesting bits. Wait, there's two of them? I only see one of them. Oh, Roach is a 4-star. Okay, fair enough. Cool. Is there two Carlotas? I only see one Carlota. Also, is it Carlota or Carlotta? It can't be Carlotta. There's no way. Carlota. Okay, Carlota. All right. Anyway. Oh, the cat's eye one. Okay, cool. Fair enough. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, fair enough. It is shorter, so that's cool. Random question. Other than coffee, how else do you get yourself up to work when you're so drowsy? Honest to God answer. Gamer subs. But also willpower. Yeah, willpower is pretty good. I've been drinking gamer subs lately instead of coffee. I don't drink coffee actually very much. I'm gonna drink some gamer subs right now. Actually, if you guys want to grab a slice, which is not a unit of measurement for drinks, but if you want to grab a slice of gamer subs, there's a link down below. If you want to use that and support the channel, you can get some gamer subs. If you want to get it anyway, you know, might as well buy it with my link down below. Schedules are great. Willpower is a short-time solution. Habit, routine, schedule is a long-term solution. This is very true. I agree a lot with this. And in fact, I agree so much with this that I totally do this all the time. Here's the thing. I have been running on willpower for the past 10 years. I'm not saying it's not a short-term solution, because it absolutely is a short-term solution. But I've been running on willpower for 10 years. I wish I had a schedule. I wish I had a routine. I currently don't have one. We're working on it. But it's fine. It's fine. I got a few more years left in me. But I do want to get to a point where I can do that because, quite frankly, I need my sleep. I need my sleep. I do. It's very important. Please do not be like me. This is not a promotion of having no sleep schedule. I don't think this is the best way to do it. I highly believe that I could be much more efficient if I just had more sleep. Just to be very clear, guys. Just to be very clear, do not do as I do. Hey, Leonge, thank you very much. I am back indeed. All right. Let's take a look at If I were to choose one Carlotta animation, only one, which one would you guys choose? Because I think 2 is a little overkill for the amount of time that we have. Thank you for being here instead of sleeping. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's why I'm here. How many people over here are actually sleep deprived? I mean, considering the time, it is 3:30 a.m. The showcase? Okay, cool. That would make sense. It has her name in it. Okay. What are we reacting to today? Apparently, Carlotta from Wuthering Waves, a new character. And also, Astra Yao. Astra Yao, also a new character from CCC. Cool. Let's see. If we close that out, we still have... I'm going to go ahead and... I'm gonna skip Herta for now because I think it's again quite a few Hoyoverse things. This one I really want to watch for absolutely no reason other than pure curiosity. I have no idea what this is about. Phantom Blade Zero, but I mean it sounds pretty hype. The first comment was like, "Holy shit, the creativity," and I'm like, we'll find out. So that's gonna be fun. But that's a bit of a wild card. But let's take a look at Wuthering Waves. Then we'll go to Astra Yao. We'll go to Phantom Blade Zero, then Guilty Gear, and then we'll do the 3 of these. Sound good? Cool. This is totally going to be a very short stream and not go long at all. There's no way. There's no way. Okay. Here we go. I'm fully prepared that this might be a 3 to 4 hour stream, but I hope it'll be a normal stream, like a normal 2 hour stream. We'll see. We'll find out. All right, here we go. Forget the volume now. Let's see. Hold up. There we go. Cool. Interesting. Interesting.
Vittorio Montelli. In the name of our family, I swear, Giacomo Faciaspina will soon bow before you in regret.
Interesting.
May his repentance bring peace to your soul.
That's a cool moment. I do like that. Dropping the rose on the camera. I do wonder if they could have done a little bit more of like an engulfing frame, because I'm guessing it didn't really engulf camera before it switched to black. Let's see if it was premature. Yeah, like I think realistically, if they just had a little bit more what's the word, a little bit more distance covered by the flower, and it got to the point where it was like something like this, then it could transition to the black a little bit more smoothly. It's a little weird that it's off center and only covering less than half of it before it goes to black. Small thing. Could be slightly better, but yeah. And the lighting is so good. I mean, this is mostly a comp thing, to be fair, but the lighting on this is very good. They have an extra glow, but it's cool. Damn.
Good morning, Mr. Faciaspina.
Faciaspina.
It seems you had quite a restful night. Do forgive us for being so forward.
So she's British, but she's in Italy, I guess. Okay, cool.
The Montelli family is known for their bold greetings.
Montelli is that Italian? Anyway, I'm fine.
What a shame you were unable to attend Tori's funeral. Perhaps before the Carnival, you might find some time to pay your respects while the prospect for amends still remains. Well, morning hours are precious. Therefore,
the physics on her looks really good. It's very bouncy.
I shan't impose any further. Enjoy the rest of your day, Mr. Faciaspina. I'll see you at the auction.
Good use of shadows. Interesting. It's a lot of talking so far, and a lot of the lip sync doesn't match because of the language differences, but yeah.
Next, we have the banquet. Starting bid 50,000 monai. Bidder number 4, 55,000 monai. 60,000.
Pretty cool lighting.
100,000. 150,000. 200,000 for bidder number 3. 200,000 monai going once, going twice. Sold for 200,000 monai.
These are cool shots. I really like look at this from a directing standpoint. Like, I love this shot. It is so like in the corner of the frame. Like, why is it so in the corner of the frame? There's a really nice like not composition, but like, yeah, composition. There's a composition goal here, really, to make her feel like something is slightly off. Something is slightly, you know, there's something you're not seeing, right? Like behind the veil of like what she's portraying here. And that's really subtle, but it works really well. It gives a slight sense of unease. Big props to the director here. I think they're doing a good job. Yeah.
To our friends, the Montellis are always generous. As for our traitors,
Huh. Interesting. Oh shit, what the? Wait. Wait, that's gorgeous. What the fuck? Okay, that was a little floaty. but that was gorgeous. That was so pretty. The slow-mo was so pretty. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna just go back to this real quick. We got an ad starting in 10 seconds, so we'll see what happens. Check this out. So right here, like this is cool. Also, I love the arcs on her sleeves because that's great. But like right here, you can't. I mean, you can't really jump like this because you're adding like a lot of stress to your torso here. She's leaning back before she actually jumps. You see that? If you ever try to do this, you will fold into the ground. Just in real life, that's what'll happen because you're basically too top heavy if you lean back before you jump. Generally speaking, when you jump up, your torso and like your center of mass has to be relatively well balanced over your foot. If it's not, it's just going to accentuate. You guys ever been on a pogo stick, right? I don't know if that's a normal thing in other countries, but a pogo stick is like a little springy, like bouncy toy. Like you step on it and you jump on it. If you land on a pogo stick at a weird angle, you will fly off into a different direction. By the way, we have an ad break right now, so I gotta pause. We got to pause right now. Do you even pogo? Yeah, honestly, pogoing is like, it's a life skill, bro. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Everybody who doesn't have ads. Do you guys have ads? Or am I just pretending? Anyway, I thought for a second that her back was gonna break. Yeah. Well, she is a fantasy character with fantasy strength after all. So that's I mean, it's a valid argument. Many people make that argument, but it's a fallacy. It's not a proper justification for those kinds of things. So the reason why is because a big part of animation and just general like fiction and storytelling as a whole relies on your suspension of disbelief. So like the suspension of disbelief only works if certain rules are not broken and other rules are switched. So there's this fallacy that some people say that like, oh, because it's all made up anyway, none of the rules matter, right? So it's like people talk about Game of Thrones, and this is like a common thing. It's not about you get this, but just like generally speaking, like people say this all the time. So I want to address it. Like if somebody says like, oh, like there's dragons, but you're worried about the socioeconomic state of like Westeros. It's like, yeah, that's kind of the point. the point of fiction is not to break every rule. The point of fiction is to use the same universal rules that are usually shared within our world and fictional worlds to bring people into that world believably and immerse them into that world, and then change other aspects of the world that don't break those fundamental aspects of the world. That's kind of the whole point, right? So it's like, if a bird is flying a little weird for no particular reason about the world itself, then it breaks some of those fundamental rules, right? If a person is walking a bit weird or whatever, like the animation doesn't look quite right, it breaks some of those fundamental rules. These are things that are subconscious, that our brain sort of sets as a foundation of existence, that we're like, this kind of has to be real for it to feel real. And it's going to be different per person. Like, I have a higher standard of animation than most people. So it's like, if I see like an animation break, like I might be like, oh, that's weird, I don't like it, I'm not immersed. But maybe like most people will not even notice that, and that's fine, and they feel immersed just fine. So those are the kinds, like, just like a geophysicist. I don't know if that's a real thing. A geophysicist will get like uppity about like whether or not the scientific reasoning behind like why rocks are exploding in a particular sci-fi film, whereas most people are not going to care, right? So like, that's an example of that. But generally speaking, like things like this, just because it's a fantasy thing doesn't mean that she can just do whatever she wants. There is still going to be logic that needs to apply to that. Oh, we're back from the ads. Hello, welcome back. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's 42, but I think they did it on purpose because they said they incorporated dance-like movements into our moveset and character. So, yeah, Rocco, I agree with that. They're not doing something. They're not trying to do a standard movement, but there's still something a little bit off about it. So, like, I can see what they're going for. They're going for this sort of like elegance that shows a mastery of like balance and physicality, but this currently isn't showing a mastery of that. It is showing it's just breaking the rules, right? So like, essentially, if you want to have that, the difficulty of dance is not that you can do impossible things. The difficulty of dance is you're able to weave through the web of possibilities that are possible with our body mechanics. Like, that's what's impressive about dance. So like, when you're just breaking the rules and like stepping on mines, it's not impressive, right? It's not going to give that impression of like, this is a skillful dancer. It's just going to give you the impression that this is like someone who is beyond the law. Anyway, I have a question. What if you want to change some fundamental rules of casual fiction? You try to explain it with rules you make, and if it's good, you'll end up right, and otherwise it's how you said. Yeah, if you explain it with the rules within your fictional world, I think that's fine. Yeah. Like, that's the thing. You can replace some of your fundamental rules in a fictional world. That's fine, as long as they're consistent, right? So it's like, if, for example, if you say, hey, this world is exactly like our world, but there's no gravity, right? Or gravity's always upside down. And like, that's going to be a really interesting world, and things will not work at all the same as it does for us. Another good example of that is like Looney Tunes, like logic, right? Like, this world is exactly like our worlds, but sometimes people can just like stretch and do whatever they want. And it's like, sure, that's fine, but like, they still have to, generally speaking, obey like the laws of like, you know, whatever it is, right? There's that aspect of things where you establish that that's possible, and that's like fine. If you have like reverse gravity, that's cool. But if you just suddenly have a shot where their gravity is like totally normal, that breaks the new fundamental rule of your world, and will also feel inconsistent. In the same way that if there was no gravity suddenly in a world that we presume has normal gravity, it would also feel inconsistent. So it's really just about consistency. Yeah. I enjoy Gundams and mecha, but as an engineer, a lot of the designs feel impractical to even function. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think that's like, that's the thing. It's like, there's always going to be a certain level of just like, I will turn off my brain for these things just because of, you know, enjoyment. And that's fine too. Yeah. Cause like, as an animator, there's a lot of things that don't have good animation that I still enjoy, you know? And likewise, like, as a musician, like for example, like as a violinist, if I'm watching someone play violin in a show about music or whatever, and they're playing the violin and the actor doesn't know how to play violin, it stands out to me very obviously, right? Like, I'll be like, that's clearly, that person doesn't know how to play violin, just quite frankly. They're just not good enough. It's very obvious. But I will suspend my disbelief if I want to enjoy the movie. Now, if I don't want to enjoy the movie, then I just call it out and I say, hey, that's the reason. That's my excuse. I'm just not gonna like it. That's it, because the stupid violin guy. No, but it is definitely a choice to like enjoy something for the other aspects of it that are worthwhile. If I had no choice in the matter, it would be difficult. Yeah. I think if a character is activating the ability, showing somehow that they're affected with effects helps with some of those rule breaking abilities. Yes, correct. I agree. Visual effects help a lot. Visual effects will help a lot for sure. Yeah, like an example of that is like if someone were to jump really, really high all of a sudden and like higher than they normally should. This is a common critique I have for some of the fight animations in certain of these, like certain cinematics that we've reviewed on stream. If they jump super high, super fast, and like then they like kind of stay in the air a little bit too long, like that's fine if they've established that they can do that, and if they have like maybe some effects that show that like, oh, in this particular case they're breaking the rules of physics slightly more than usual. And that's okay. It's because they've intended to do that. But if not, then I have to assume that the normal laws of gravity and physics are supposed to apply here. And if they don't, then it feels a little off. Now, if they again establish that as an animation style, then it's like it's pretty much fine because the consistency is there. But if they don't do that, then it's like a single shot that just has like weird gravity. Then like it just stands out to me. So like that's just how it works. So this one in particular, if we go back to this, you'll notice that like in order, like let me just show you how this should look in theory if she was a dancer, right? First of all, I don't know how this works. I guess I should apply. So real quick, she jumps like up. So like if it, like generally speaking, if you like look at the direction of her leg, that is an upwards force vector. You can't really like jump backwards unless your knee is like bending like this way. You see what I'm saying? Like unless your knee is like bending that way, you can't really jump backwards. But in this particular case, she does. Now, normally in real life, jumping upwards like this with your back like this, your spine would snap in half because this would just immediately go downwards and this would go upwards. That's the only way the physics would work. But regardless, she jumps upwards. One thing that's a little bit off is that she suddenly moves, like she speeds up in midair. Like she's like pretty like stationary here, but then suddenly she just like flies off, which is like not physically possible, right? Generally speaking, the momentum you have midair comes from the momentum you have right when you release off the ground. That's the only way. You can't get a midair force vector unless you have a jetpack or something magical. So generally speaking, you have to use the force vectors that you jump off the ground with. And in this particular case, that's only upwards. She doesn't go backwards. This technically should be impossible, especially speeding up should be impossible. But let's go back to the pose and see exactly what should happen. So if we were to do a recommendation of how she should actually look, this is the biggest problem. She has a pretty good stance up until this point. Like this is fine, but her torso goes up and forward a little bit too soon. So realistically, she should actually be somewhere around here. And if you have your torso around here, you can actually get like a decent wind up. I can see what they're going for. You can get a decent wind up here, where you might be able to get something or other where you can kind of go backwards. Let's see. Yeah, you can kind of go backwards here. Let's see if I can do this at 4 a.m. It's been a while. I'm rusty. Yeah, this is fine. So you could do something like this, right? And the arm would be like back here, right? Just a little bit more here. What this would allow you to do is it allows you to create essentially, I mean, I wouldn't bend her up backwards just quite as much, but I'm gonna ignore that for now. What this allows you to do is create a force vector that is going to uncoil. So like you create this spring here, essentially this spring here. Notice how this knee is bent in a way where the line between the foot and the torso is diagonal, right? Earlier, like, or not even earlier, like right now in the actual animation, you can see like this force vector is basically going upwards. It's going upwards relative to the ground. It's actually going slightly forwards, which is even worse. But the idea is that if you want to go backwards, you have to have this spring go backwards. So this has to go backwards. This has to point backwards. So if you notice and you do that, this would look a lot better if she jumped sort of like from here, and then like had more of like a force vector along this particular arc, right? And then she jumped backwards that way, and then had the momentum not accelerate and all these things. Then it would work pretty well, I think. It could work. It could work. Again, I wouldn't bend her back quite as much until later, but it's fine. Yeah. Hello, I'm glad you noticed that. I enjoy this segment, but I actually noticed how funny she speeds up in two backflips. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Do you think this is an issue of a flawed LO? What do you mean by a flawed LO? Actually, what does LO mean in this particular instance? It's a common acronym. Maybe stomp the enemy to move. Yeah, you could jump on an enemy. That's another great example of like how to change force vectors in midair because you jump off something. Yeah. Yeah, as in layout. Yeah. So no, I don't think so. I think this is strictly just an animation thing. Like the layout, they always like layout always has blocking to some degree, but like it's up to the animator really to balance the center of mass. Most of the time, like layout won't really have it, but it's very possible that the layout might have some weird things. Like right here, this kind of feels like the background is moving and the camera is not. I don't know if that's the case. If it is the case, then that would make it very difficult for the animator to actually understand how things are supposed to move. So that's possible, but I don't know if that's the case or not, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, it could be a source of the problem. I will agree, because that could be like a bit of a communication error. All right, let's see what else we got. Yeah, her vector of force. Yeah, I agree. The vector of force is a separate issue. Like her center of mass is just off, and I think that's an animation thing. Yeah. The rest of the stuff is actually pretty good. It's fine. It's a little bit more smooth than I would normally expect. It has some implications, which is kind of cool. But let's take a look at it real quick. This is fine. It's a little slidey, but other than that, it's like fine. So the only thing strange about it, of course, is that like, and I think this is intentional, but she's moving so smooth that she doesn't really react to things. She kind of like pre-reacts. Pre-acts? Pre-action. Animator pre-acts. Sorry. Anyway, because of the pre-action that she does, it feels like she's predicting everyone's movements, which is actually fine because I think that's what she's trying to do. So that's cool. But this part's a little weird. I don't want to get too nitty gritty into it because it's going to last forever. But technically speaking, yeah. So this is a small thing. It's a small thing, but like she lifts her foot too early here. It's really tough because in real life, like generally speaking, if you have your legs straddled, have you guys ever noticed that when you have your legs straddled, it's actually quite difficult to shift your weight onto the other leg? Like try it. Like you have to like really push yourself to the other leg. Like when your legs are sufficiently far apart. So notice how she's just sort of effortlessly like lifts her leg here. The problem with this pose in this particular animation is she would fall over. Like this weight has not been shifted properly enough to say for sure that it's going to be balancing on this particular leg. And I don't think it would necessarily look better if they fixed it because it's like fine. But I noticed it immediately. Like she's not balanced here, and because of that, she looks a bit floaty for these frames here. You see that? See how there's sort of you can see the animator mindset of like this is a pose, and then I need her to spin on her leg here. But in order to get there, I'm just gonna sort of like lift up the leg and put her there. But you're pulling that puppet yourself as an animator manually, and it shows, right? It's breaking the laws of physics. What needs to happen actually is that she needs to have her leg like maintain contact with the ground and be a primary pushing vector for pushing this guy over this leg. Like that needs to happen for that weight shift to happen properly. It's a very subtle thing, but like that's something if you guys try straddling like your legs just a little bit more than shoulder width apart or a little bit further than that, you'll see that in order to like actually shift your weight, you kind of have to like do a little bit like a mini jump with one leg to like push your butt essentially over your other leg properly before like you can comfortably lift your foot. That's just how it goes. Yeah. Thank you for the information, but no, I don't want to try and fall to the ground. Your loss. So her spine needs to be straight up before pulling her leg up. It's not really her it's not really her spine. Hey, Kaigus, thanks for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate that. I'm rich. I'm just kidding. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But it's not the spine. It's actually the butt specifically. Like the spine can be is ideally like aligned over the butt. That's not the shape I was going for. Anyway, the spine should be aligned over the butt, but the butt is sort of like the main sort of center of mass kind of object, I should say. If the spine is leaned back, you do have to kind of manipulate the butt position a little bit more, in that like you have to like the quote unquote like center of mass is closer to like here, which is true. But generally speaking, it's the butt that you need to look at. Like if the butt is on top of this thing, then that's good. It's like generally, it's like that's usually good enough. Yeah. But yes, I usually don't have much time to react when my leg would straddle, and then I'll just fall with my face to the ground. Well, as long as you know, yeah. So move the hip forward a bit, maybe. Yeah, I mean the main thing really is to make sure that you don't lift this foot too early, because as long as you keep this foot here, what happens is the center of mass is balanced between 2 points of contact, and that's actually fine. That's good. Like this is good. You see that? See how it's balanced? The moment this point of contact disappears, this one must be underneath the center of mass. There's a couple of nuances on top of that. Like one thing is like momentum will bias the center of mass one direction. So for example, if you had the butt here, but this leg pushes sufficiently hard so that the force vector is like this, then technically the implied center of mass is like here. And so like technically, if you're moving the butt forward fast enough, you could have an implied center of mass that's a little bit further than it really is. There's like momentum vectors there that you can also calculate, but these are just like, I'm not doing numbers. I just, in my head, I kind of like know how it affects things, right? So it's like, you want to have like something that like balances here. So even though it doesn't visually balance here over the butt, the implied momentum vector is over, pushes the center of mass over this thing. But that's a, I don't know, the question of like potential energy and stuff. It's weird. Oh, ads. Welcome back, guys. Anyway, so yeah. Kai gets gifted subs. What the fuck? Oh shit! What the fuck? God damn! Thanks so much for that. That's 5. That's 5 gifted. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, man. Actual Giga Chad. I agree. Yeah. Leak, Slicer Hod, Kwangki Koto. Oh hell! Oh my god, this is gonna go on for a while. Guardian Rat Soul the Heart. Well, thanks so much. I actually realized you guys can't hear that subscribe sound, can you? Can you hear it? I don't know if you can. I assume you can. Anyway, appreciate it. Because I've been reacting to it because it's very loud. Yeah. What if she pushed herself with her left foot? Yes, that is an option. Yeah. And that's why I was talking about, like, if you try this in real life, you basically will. Like, you will have... Excuse me, what? What? Guys, what the fuck? An anonymous gifter is gifting 5 gifted. Is this just Kaigus again? Like, I don't know. Anonymous gifter, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Guys, I don't know. I literally haven't been streaming all month. I don't deserve this. Kaigus, okay, not you, fair enough. I appreciate it. Mr. Anonymous, Mrs. Anonymous. Yeah. Oh, that means a lot, guys. I really do appreciate it. I've not like asked for subs or anything since I started streaming, but it does actually legitimately help. So I appreciate that, guys. So you need to stream more. People miss you. I mean, that's fair. I do need to stream more. I've been actually I've been really happy with how much I was able to stream last year, and I see no end to it. I see no end to it. After that stream will not show from us. Guys. It's fine. I've got a schedule now. It's fine. I've got a schedule now. After 10 years, I finally have one. I will have a schedule. Don't worry. I will. Remember that one time I had a schedule for like 2 months? We streamed like every day at like 9 a.m. maybe it was 2023. One day. Pay more, animations come faster. I mean, that is actually correct, to be fair. That's generally how budgets work. So you're not wrong. So, you know, well, I'll do what I can. I'll do what I can. I have some pretty exciting animations coming out this year. We haven't talked about it much because these streams we usually talk about other people's animations. But I wonder if you guys, like, at some point, we should have streams that actually talk about our animations a bit more, because we don't really get to do that much. If you guys are interested in that kind of stuff. If you guys are interested, you know, in animations by a guy named Dillon Goo at a studio called Dillon Goo Studios with an amazing team. If it's not secret, yeah, I mean, that's fair. There's a lot of things that are secret. Not going, my broken schedule began at this exact place. I have no regrets. Whoops. That's totally my fault. I missed the project team streams. Yeah, me too. I think we should bring those back. But I do want to make sure we bring those back in a way that makes sense. But like, that's going to be something that we definitely haven't had time for in the past couple projects, because we did 3 projects in December, like all in like the same week or something like that. It was crazy. We'd had absolutely no time to do a stream then. But it'd be cool to do another one. I'm trying to think, like, out of the 3 projects we did Progenitor 5, we did Star Rail Millennium Idol, and we did Shukra Reborn for Punishing Grey Raven. Out of those 3 projects, I think the one I would want to talk about the most is probably Star Rail, to be honest. Star Rail Millennium Idol. But is that the one that you guys want to see? We'll talk about it later. Yeah, Mr. Cat, I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, it's the Robin one. Yeah, Star Rail Robin and Sunday. Yeah, I can see the time there. It was a little tight. And the crazy thing is, during that time, I was still streaming. This is crazy. The PGR one was actually the most interesting to me visually. Oh, that's fair. That one is actually interesting because we did a mixed frame style for the animation, which is really cool. And it's not easy to do. We could talk about that in more detail at some point, because there's a lot of things that there's actually something we developed that was really cool. It's called the auto stepper, which I'm sure we could dive super deep into that thing, because that thing is crazy. But generally speaking, the animators had like more stuff to do. Oh, I didn't know mixed frame is hard to do. Yes, it is. I want to talk about it in more detail in a different stream maybe, but like, to give a general idea of why mixed frames are more difficult than spline is because it's very easy to make the wrong decisions on which poses to do and how often to add a pose. Those 2 things are the most difficult to master in a mixed frame style, and it's totally different. I don't want to say totally different, but it's very different than a spline mindset. Like, you're going to be choosing totally different poses for your key poses, and they're going to emphasize different things. The timing of these poses is also very specific. You can't do like every 2 frames. That doesn't really quite work. You have to do it in a way that feels organically conducive. Oh, hype chest. What's this? They said I have a choo-choo, so you have a choo-choo, guys. Is that a... Oh, it's a person's head. I thought it was a butt. I thought it was a hairy butt. Anyway, so you need a specific intention in each mixed frames. Yeah, pretty much. The intention matters quite a bit, but it's not just the poses, but it's also the timing. It's very specific timing for that. Yeah. Please talk about the PGR one as someone who's learning how to animate 3D stuff in 2's mixed frames. I need it. That's fair. It looks like the PGR one is probably the most popular one that we could talk about. I'm down for that because I think it looks gorgeous. It was a really cool test that we did. The type machine looks better than everything I've modeled. Kyokon's did an amazing job with that. Honestly, like I feel like the Star Rail one is probably like if we were to do a stream of it, we might just do an asset stream because the assets on that look gorgeous. The animation on Star Rail is gorgeous as well, but it's like more kosher. Like the animation on Star Rail is like amazing. It's not anything we haven't done before except for the singing. The singing animation is absolutely gorgeous, and that's a whole other topic. But like everything else, and we also have the dance shot. But those are like the two aspects of it. Everything else was like relatively normal animation. So yeah. Anyway, back to Carlota, or as the British say, Carlota. I'm so sorry. Let's go. Let's move on. Sorry. The scream was so good. The scream, that's some sort of Wilhelm. I don't know. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, that's a stairway. These guys, okay, I thought these guys were floating for a second, but they're not. They're good. That's sick. Good walk.
Is this your invitation to dance, gentlemen? No need to rush. The ball has only just begun.
That is so, oh my god, that is so cool, dude. She's got a gun. Oh my god, she's got a gun. Oh wow. So this is a really good example of like executing this well. Like this is, first of all, this pose, guys. This pose, like oh dude, like look how well balanced she is. Like that's a very strong pose, right? And then like just like her aura's it's very good. It's very good. Check this out. This feels really cool. So this is like, again, going into this sort of like, she's just pre-acting to everything. Right here, notice how good this flip feels. That's a great flip. Look, so this is a good flip because notice how when she straightens her leg, it's at an angle. She's got the correct force vector to go backwards. Very good. Very good. Good notes. And not only that, but she's balanced all throughout here. So she actually crouches properly and is properly balanced over her center of mass this whole time with a spine that isn't like preemptively flying backwards. So it's like well balanced on top of her center of mass, essentially, right? Before she jumps, which is very, very important to be able to properly manipulate that weight into the air. So very good, but essentially the same move. So it's really cool to see that demonstration. Yeah. Let's see. So I really like that execution. Oh, this is gorgeous, dude. Oh, that's gorgeous. Well, that okay. So everything is looking fantastic. Everything's so smooth. It's very, very smooth here. I like that a lot. This gorgeous arcs, just absolutely gorgeous arcs here, right? We love it. We love it. This part a little weird, and specifically just because you can't stop spinning in midair. So you're sort of left with the whatever momentum that you happen to have. Like you can't really stop spinning. You can manipulate what your spin visually feels like, but you can't physically stop spinning. Now the issue here is that like she actually, I mean, she should be lower here as well because her gravity, but overall she's basically in a loose pose. So what this means is that she's not like typically for a backflip, if you're like fully extended or if you are fully tucked, you have some control over what your visual spin looks like, right? You can sort of spin faster or slower that way, but you can't fully stop. But either way, a loose pose is sort of in between, where you have basically very little control over like your actual pose. Like this is a very loose pose. So you're kind of at the mercy of whatever momentum you have in this particular pose. So she's coasting on passive momentum from her initial spin, and she's spinning at a certain rate. But before she lands, she already straightens out. So she's already straightened out here. She hasn't touched the ground yet. And then she just sort of goes down. And then she touches the ground, like around here. So she's that's not technically, you're not allowed to do that usually. You're not allowed to do that. Now maybe there's a guy underneath her that she like lands on, and then like, but that, I mean, if that's an important detail to show if you want to really believe that. So I find that to be a little bit floaty because of it, but that's a small thing. Yeah. What if you listen to You Spin Me Round? I mean, if you listen to that, you will probably be capable of a couple things, a bit more inhumane, but that's good. I mean, if she made a move like use her sword to recorrect her move, maybe. No, specifically because the momentum that you have in the air is the momentum that you will have until you land. Even if you were to move your sword and stuff like that, you can't really stop your momentum. It will just transfer to different parts of your body. So there isn't really a thing that she can do that can like stop her from moving. But that's just, yeah. She looks like when you're rotating the model. yeah, more or less. Yeah. Okay. Ah, she did it again. Okay, she's almost good here. She's almost good. This is gorgeous. Right here. Her center of gravity or center of momentum is like over here. And that should be, without a support system over here to like stop her from like falling, she would just topple over, unfortunately. The only thing that you could argue that isn't letting her do that is like the gun maybe has some recoil. That hasn't actually been shown pretty much anywhere. But if it did have some recoil, maybe, but it's not being emphasized in a way that makes sense to me. Anyway. That's cool.
Why don't we cut a deal? You can have the Fascia Spina estate on Breda Street. And 10 chests of Monai. No, wait. Are you really willing to be a gun in someone else's hands? Carlotta!
Oh, it's Carlotta. It's been Carlotta this whole time, guys. You guys didn't tell me. You didn't tell me it was Carlotta. I'm just saying Carlotta this whole... It's Carlotta. Okay, it's Carlotta. Cool, we're good. Anyway. That was good though. I thoroughly enjoyed this particular video. I will say one small thing before I move on. This particular pose stood out to me. I don't know why this pose doesn't really work for me. Because she's holding a gun. And she's holding it upright, which is fine. But I almost feel like, so this is the thing. This is the thing. So when you're holding a gun, like a rifle, up, and you want it to be kind of like a passive like pose, I feel like the forearm has to be straight, because a big part of the pose being like passive and like supportive is like you don't have to engage your bicep like a whole lot. This is a very bicep engaging pose. You notice how like this is basically like a bicep curl. Like most of the weight's going down here. Like you gotta bicep curl that in order for that to work. Well, we have an ad break. Sorry. Anyway. Yeah. Without talking about the physics, I would say a lot of the composition arc looked great, at least when I tune in. Yeah, I totally agree. This was a great video. Like, this is actually a really, really good video. It's well animated. There's a couple small things, but the directing is fantastic. Other than like the weird weight imbalances, overall, this is a really pretty video. But yeah, so the problem is that this is a bicep curl. I should I wait till the ad break? How are you guys doing on ads? What's the ad situation right now? Any ads? Like, am I crazy by waiting for ads? Like, I feel like nobody's watching ads right now. Her gun is made of gems, by the way. It's implied that they're weightless in game. Oh, that's actually quite interesting. But gems aren't weightless. Okay. But yeah. Yeah, fair. Okay, nobody has ads. That's great. I guess the ads are just quite short for most people. She can control. Oh, she controls gems. Interesting. The gun was constructed from her landing on the car. Oh, that's pretty cool. So she actually created the gun from the residue of the debris or whatever. I think if you have ad block removed, that's fair. Yeah. But yeah, okay, interesting. I think that's fair. I can't really comment on this in particular, but I will say that the pose itself could be improved simply if you had the forearm straight up. And what that looks like essentially is like this. Like, you would have this a little higher, and then you'd have something like this. Maybe I could draw this a little bit less phallically. Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard, guys. Maybe not the best choice of words. Okay. Something like this, right? So if you have like something like this, you'll notice it feels more balanced. Like, it just feels a bit more balanced. I might even move it a little bit closer to her body, but I don't want to redraw it. But the idea here is that the bicep is no longer being engaged in this particular pose. What's being engaged actually is the front delt, which is, yeah, the front delt and the delt itself, like these areas here. So the reason is because, like, this is actually just pushing down directly and not engaging the forearm at all. The forearm is actually quite relaxed because it's balanced over the elbow. That allows this pose to feel a bit more relaxed. Yeah. So that's just my opinion. It's a very small thing. I feel like even if the lore says it's light, I feel like the visual should represent it without breaking poses or physics. Yeah, I agree. I mean, generally speaking, if you can even if the gems have no weight, her arm has weight, like her forearm has weight, her wrist has weight. These are still things that need to be considered as like human comfort, right? If someone can choose a pose that's a little bit more comfortable, then why not? You know, composition wise, it's also better to read the silhouette. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. All right. Now hold her. What? Perfect. Anyway, cool. I do kind of want to watch this again.
No need to rush. The ball has only just begun.
That's so pretty, dude. That's so cool. So cool. So cool. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, it's just like a couple of small things with the weights. Either way, I actually really like the video. I think the compositing and the compositing and composition are fantastic. All right. Oh, moving on. That somehow took an hour and 23 minutes. Slacker says, oh, by the way, before you move on, I want to ask. Okay, yeah, all right, what's up? Yes. It's a good thing I paused. What's up? I'm excited for whatever the fuck this is. I don't know how they did this in 3D. Oh my God, that's impossible. Okay, we're gonna figure out how that happened. There's more at the end though. It's just shadow walking. Oh yeah, we saw that already. I saw it earlier. Saul good. Shadow walking is good. Last stream, I want to ask why Arknight models look plastic. You're talking about the cinematics, not the like in-game models. Well, because obviously, if you're talking about in-game models, you'd be talking about Enfield, not the real Arknights. I think the cinematic models. Because I know exactly what you mean, but I'm trying to. Well, the in-game model and cinematic was somewhat the same. Yeah, for Enfield, yeah, correct. I'm trying to quantify it because I know exactly what you mean. There's not like a. So basically, the answer is gradients, but like it's not really that simple. It's soft shadows. So they use very soft shadows for the faces. Like it doesn't actually feel like plastic, to be very clear. Like it has this flat softness to it, which is weird. It's like a combination of two weird things. But like it does have subsurface scattering a little bit, like the implication of it. So it's not plastic. Plastic would imply no subsurface scattering at all, which would be more specular and a little bit more rough. But this is or a bit less rough, I should say. This one is, they basically use very, very soft shadows, but they also completely flatten the normal. So there's like a lot of like really weird like simplification of geometry that I think like plays into that. But there's still, because of how soft the shadows are, it kind of gives this not plasticky look, but kind of like I want to say artificial look. Like it's being sort of manufactured. But like it's a style that they're going for. I don't think it's really a bad thing. Like I kind of like it in a lot of cases. It's kind of got this like it's got this particular level of I don't want to say sci-fi, but like there's something like weirdly substantial about it, right? It's not the 2D look that we typically go for, right? So like it's a very different style, but it works. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Yeah, it's too smooth. Yeah, exactly. It's a little bit too smooth is the way I would describe it. Like they've flattened the face shadows quite a bit in that it's like very, very simplistic and still has like this gradient that implies volume, but it doesn't really imply the volume that you sort of expect. It's like much flatter volume. Yeah, it looks good, but there are some uncanny things about it when compared to HSR and Wuwa. Yeah, it's true. But you know, I think it's mostly the cinematic team anyway. I do think the Arknights Enfield stuff is interesting because they have a little bit more of that photorealistic aspect to it, where they have that in the clothes and stuff. I feel like the cinematics in the past had a little bit less of that, maybe because they're outdated, but small thing. Quick question before you move on. The HSR Robin video is titled, "Oh my God, Toby, thank you so much for the 82 months." Well, that's not what the YouTube video was titled, but thank you so much. Oh my God, I'm on time this time. You are definitely on time, Toby. I'm glad you're here. I'm very glad you're here. And Jadnay's here as well. Oh yes. It's titled "In Another Life," but the song is titled "In Another Story." Is that an intentional difference? Yes, it is. Because it's two lines of the song, "In Another Life," "In Another Story," and yeah, that was intentional, pretty much. Yes, I think in a lot of ways it's meant to be something that differentiates the two pieces of media, because people can search one thing versus the other. But also, I really wanted to call it "In Another Life" because that was the last word that's spoken in the song, and there's a typewriter shot of it, and I was like, this has got to be the title of the short. Like, what else am I gonna call it? It's the last shot. Like it says "In Another Life" and close up on a typewriter. So I just really wanted to call it that, and like for the most part, the musicians had already decided on "In Another Story," so that's partially why, but also I think it's good. Dillon got a stream for 7 years now. Yeah, honestly, that sounds accurate. That sounds accurate. Yeah, that's a fair price. I can't believe it's been 7 years, Toby. That's actually kind of crazy. I don't know. I didn't realize I was streaming for that long. The very first stream I did was probably in like 2015, but I didn't really stream until like. Anyway, we're gonna move on. I'm falling in deep into the depths of nostalgia. Gaming mains, hello there. Welcome. We're gonna watch Astro Yao's character demo. So I don't know how this is gonna be. I don't know what's going on because I looked at some of the frames and it's blowing my mind that this is 3D, assuming that it's 3D because you guys have said that it's 3D. So I don't know if I'm ready for this, just quite frankly, because it looks gorgeous. Let's find out. Okay, let's find out.
Staying.
This is 2D. It's got to be 2D. There's no way. This is got to be 2D.
True to myself. No need for validation. I was born free.
What? Holy shit. This okay. So, a couple things. One, definitely 2D. So, that's cool. But two, this feels like Yonayama Mai. I don't know if it's Yonayama Mai, but it feels like Yonayama Mai. Is there? I don't know if there's any credits. It feels like Yonayama Mai because she does these close-up shots gorgeously. And I don't know if that's true, but I want to watch it again real quick.
Staying true to myself. No need for validation. I was born free.
That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Yonayama Mai. Yeah, exactly like Whiskaris spelled it. Yeah. God, it's absolutely incredible. If you guys want something similar to this, there is some really good Yonayama stuff from 2 pieces of media, but mainly, honestly, mainly Yoku from Eve, I believe. So if we actually just real quick, because might as well, you know. Watch this music video. It is absolutely gorgeous. And it's all Yonayama Mai doing just magic. I mean, just look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. Sorry, I think that's copyrighted. Anyway, I doubt she'd go uncredited. Yeah, I agree. I feel like it might not be her, but like, it feels inspired. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. All right. Cool. Oh, hello. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Wait, is she the girl in the commercial?
I was
No
born
way.
free.
Is she eating the lipstick? She ate the lipstick. She totally did. God, that's terrifying, but also fine.
Can I help you with something?
Let me borrow you for a day. Come with me. La la la.
Hair wiggle. Hair wiggle, a little wiggly. It's a little wiggly. Hair wiggle.
Bring your camera.
Coming.
That was actually really impressive. How did they do the camera strap?
Coming.
It feels fantastic. That's not like easy to do, guys. It's not like impossible to do, but this is not easy to do. Like being able to comfortably just move this camera strap over the head and then have it like comfortably fall and snap onto, like right here too. This is a really cool moment. He lets go and then the string snaps to his neck. Now, technically speaking, the camera should fall a little bit when it snaps because that's the mechanic that snaps the thing. Like it should fall a little bit because it's becoming taut because it's being pulled down. But regardless, it's still very cool because it's doing stuff. It's doing stuff. It's not easy to do. String physics, very cool, very good. That's all hand animated. It's really well done. Ooh, vlog. That's cute. That's so cute. Damn. Are they on a date? Hang on. Are we on a date, chat? Is that what's happening here? I don't want to be the oblivious guy right now, but like I think she asked us on a date. I think this is a date, guys. Oh shit. Guys, I think we're on a date, guys. She's an idol. I'm going on a date with an idol. This is crazy. Let me borrow you for a date. She said a day, to be fair. She said a day. You know, it wasn't like for a day. She said for a day. So clearly it's platonic. It's very platonic. Damn, look at that stretch. What the f... They added, like, the muscle quiver. That's... You guys see that? There's, like, muscle quiver in this stretch. That's... What? So this is when you know, like, ZZZ has, like, a bunch of extra bones that just let you do whatever. Because muscle quiver isn't practical to do unless you have, like, tweak bones. So you notice, like, when you stretch, you kind of, like, it's shaking just a tiny little bit. I don't know if you guys can tell. Like, it's, like, right here. You see that? Like, her hair is shaking a little bit. Her hair is shaking a little bit. Like, her, like, little frill is shaking a little bit. Her shoulder's shaking just a little bit. Like, these are very, very subtle things. You see that? You guys see that? So that's something that, like, you can't do on a normal rig unless you, like, are a masochist. So I think ultimately it just shows that the rigs are well equipped. It's very cool.
So tired. I'll remember this day for a long time. Oh, and
See, she said day, not date. It's just a day. It's not a date. It's just a day. It's a day.
as a thank you for spending the day with me, I've got a gift for you. Follow me.
Hat.
So about that gift.
It's right in front of you.
She's the gift. Oh shit. Guys, I think she just wants to be friends. I think this is just like a, I think it's like a, it's like she's just kind of, you know, she just wants to, like, she wants a friend to hang out with in the city. She's like, you know, she's not like, she's just bored. She's probably just she's being polite, you know, she didn't, like, she's just feeling bad, you know, about like how I'm like a loser or whatever. So it's like, fine. Yeah, it's not like she's interested or anything. It's crazy. It'd be like, that'd be crazy. Yeah. She's just being nice. She's like, you know, she's being paid to do it. She's an idol, of course. I mean, this is it's part of her training. It's part of her training, guys. Yeah, she's practicing. She's practicing her. It's a very platonic, friendly gesture. Yeah. The animation is so good. I actually have no notes. The dancing is very impressive. The effects look gorgeous. She's floating. So like she blew the kiss, but like is that part of the choreo or like, you know, like blowing kisses? That's pretty like people do that all the time. You know, it's not really like it's not like a unusual thing. You know, like that could be just like maybe she had something on her finger. I think probably that's probably more likely. Yeah. It's just part of the it's part of the choreo. It's part of the choreo. It's fine. That's very pretty. Whoa, what? Her hair. This is a separate hair rig, I guarantee you. They have let me guys, I'm gonna reveal a thing here. This hair rig is just a duplicate of her character that's standing over here like 100%. There's a second Astra off to the side with her hair just flowing in front of camera. Guarantee you this is a duplicate rig. There's no way that they didn't do that, because that's like, yeah, it's just a second one. Yeah, because that hair doesn't connect. The hair is not connected to the guy in the front. The guy in the front is like a totally different guy. That's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah. Anyway, if you're wondering where Belle is, this might answer you. I am very curious where Belle is. Where is Belle? Oh, I see. I see. Yes. Interesting. So she's a fan. She's a fan of Astra. Makes sense. So like, yeah, I mean, I think it's you never really know these things. I really think she's just playing around. I think she's just a chill girl. Just a chill girl doing chill girl things, you know. Just needed a companion for the day, you know, not really anything crazy. And then the gift of her, like, she was just practicing at the end. It wasn't really like a gift for me, you know. It was like it was just for herself primarily. Oh, animation, yeah. Animation was good. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it's quite good. Yeah, they did some cool things. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Here's the thing. There's really not much to say for the animation except that it was cute. Like, the animation acting was very cute. It was good. Was I the only one to think that leg was weird back at the bench scene? Hang on a second. Hang on. Well, let's watch the whole thing again. You know, like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like this. Oh, God.
Can I help you with something?
Let me borrow you for a day. Come with me. La la la. Bring your camera.
Coming.
God, that's such a cool animation. Just putting on the camera. Where's the bench scene? Her boobs move a lot. I just want to point that out. I noticed it. I didn't want to say anything. But they're I mean, anyway, just that, you know, I look, it's not like a mistake, you know what I mean? Anyway, anyways, moving on. Bench scene. Like, these are really cute poses. Like, I would say, like, overall, the animation is, like, pretty top tier. It's, like, it's ZZZ, dude. Like, how am I supposed to... It's so good. This is, like, my favorite pose. I love this so much. It's the first time we see her not be, like, just statically, just passively cute, pretty, right? She actually has like a little bit of like a pout. Very cute.
So tired.
Oh shit! Oh shit, the leg. Oh guys, you're so right, dude. Oh my god, the leg. Oh guys, the leg. Did you guys see it? I don't want to look at it right now. Okay, hang on. Okay. Yeah, perfect end for you. Yeah, you're so right. This, something yeah, that's that's not how it's supposed to be. I don't think how did this happen? Hang on, let me just go back for a bit. What's happening here? Yeah, so her knee is pointing left here. Excellent shadows on the knee, by the way, just gorgeous. Anyway, the knee's pointing to the left here slightly because she's facing a little bit to the left, which makes sense. And then when she readjusts herself to sit back down, the knee sort of like continues to point left a little bit, like a slight bit, right? Like this way. You know what I mean? Like that's really the main issue. Like if this was facing like a little bit to the right, it'd actually be fine. Like technically it'd be kind of fine. But really what yeah, it's just really this knee. Like this is like not great. Like ideally it'd be here, but like you could either change the knee or the ankle, and like if you change the knee, technically I think it'd be okay. But I mean, if you did change that, I would personally change the ankle. Like that, the angle of the ankle, I would personally change. That would just be better, realistically. It's not. I mean, I can't believe I didn't notice that. I was busy looking at the quiver. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there you go.
I'll remember this day for a long time. Oh, and as a thank you for spending the day with me, I've got a gift for you. Follow me.
So about that gift.
It's right in front of you.
She winked. So like when winking is like that's also a platonic thing. So it's fine. Really, just really pretty arcs. Like this whole sequence is gorgeous. And the reason is because all the arcs flow into each other. Like all the momentum flows into each other, like each of the poses, one after the other. So no momentum is getting lost, and that shows. Like it feels really, really smooth. Yeah. Who would have thought the gift was being part of her music video shoot? I mean, hey, you know, exposure, hashtag. That's cute. That's cute. The second Astra just gets to me every time. Oh my god. Anyway, I thoroughly enjoyed this video. If I'm being honest, I enjoyed it a little bit too much, because it's a very solid video. Like directing wise, like God. Okay. If we were to rank this video, hypothetically, directing, visuals, animation. Visuals, gorgeous. It's just like a very solid ZZZ standard visual stuff, but it has a couple things that are nice. Got better lighting, got better effects. I would say visuals is probably a pretty strong like A+. It's good. It's up there. Animation is extremely smooth, very, very cute. There's tons of fantastic acting choices, some really cool rigging techniques that they've accomplished, not just with like the arm quiver, but also with like the camera sling, which is really awesome. Love that. So animation, I didn't like the broken ankle, but other than that, S-. And then directing, I think the directing is probably what shines the most here, because I think the story, there's not really a whole lot going on in terms of writing, but the directing purposefully engages like a lot of the emotional centers of the brain, right? It gives you POV shots, if you guys noticed, like all throughout this, because of the camera aspect of it, she's staring at you directly. So when I talk about like, oh my God, are we on a date chat? Like, I'm talking from first person because the director is intended for me to feel that way. I'm not just like a weird self-insert, you know, weeb. Probably. But this is an intentional thing that the director is trying to get people to feel. So like the moment you feel like you're on a date with her, the director has succeeded, right? Like that experience has been conveyed, and they did a really good job with that. I mean, look at this. Like, who's she pointing to? And why are her boobs moving so much? There's a whole bunch of questions, but the director has answered in a more abstract way that I think has been very successful. So either way, I think the directing is pretty much an S. I'm not giving it an S+ specifically because I think the song came out a little bit out of nowhere. It's a small timing thing. They could have built up to it just slightly more, but that's a small gripe of mine. It's personal. I think it's overall quite good, and the dance is fantastic, so I can't really complain. Yeah, good stuff. Overall, pretty solid S. Pretty solid S-, I would say, but very good. Yeah, pretty solid S-. Yeah, the focus point is Cough Cafe, guys. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, why is this helping her with her commercial? Yeah, exactly. God, this was really good, guys. I really enjoyed that. Anyway, after 2 hours, we're finally done with 2 videos. So we're gonna watch this next one. We still have 5 more videos, guys. It's fine. This next video is actually one that I have no idea what to expect. It's called Phantom Blade Zero. How many of you guys have actually heard about this? Because I don't know much about it. And I know somebody sent it to me, but heard of it, I do. I mean, to be fair, it came out 6 hours ago. I don't blame you guys for not hearing about it, but here we go. You guys ready? All right, I hope so. Here we go. Okay. Unreal Engine 5, very cool. Beware of the 7 stars and their sword formation. Together they have slain countless evildoers, but now they're dark and hollowed, just like their faces. A nameless survivor. I don't think it was meant to be read in the voice that I read it, but we'll assume that that's the case. He seems very excited. Oh shit! Sekiro? Interesting. S- game. Oh shit. Okay. Is this gameplay? They just used a lot of energy to run around him. Run circles around him just to not surround him. At the like they just ran everywhere, but he still has a very clear point of exit, like here. Like he could just leave. I'm just saying, small thing, but like they did a lot of work for nothing. I'm just saying. Anyway. Ooh, gameplay. Okay. Oh shit. What the fuck? They can... Oh, that's a boss? Oh my god. I'm loving the mesh trails. Interesting. So he throws his other sword. Okay, he has 2 swords. I really like the jump on the sword mechanic. I think that's really cool. I'm surprised how... Oh, shit! He has really good stances too, I would say. Yeah. I will say the choreo, generally speaking, the combo is like a mo-capped combo. So it essentially has like really smooth transitions between each of the moves, and it doesn't really have any kind of it almost feels like it's a form in a performative martial art like karate or wushu, and it doesn't have like weight behind each strike. It's just sort of striking poses. It's a very small thing, but I think it does a good job in conveying the actual form itself, but it needs a little bit more weight to get the impression that he's actually striking an enemy. That's a small thing. Oh, there's an ad break. Maybe none of you guys heard what I just said, but regardless, we'll move on. That's cool. That's cool. I really like the dodge mechanic. I assume it's like a parry type of mechanic. Oh, they just come back to life. Oh, God. Oh, he runs on his henchman. That's crazy. Dude, the amount of work it must have taken to get this done. Dude, I will say, like, the combos, they do flow really well together. And I think, like, the overall gameplay feels like very much smoother than I'm used to seeing, which is impressive, actually. Yeah. Like, it's really smooth. Like, I'm thinking back on, like, gameplay I've seen of, like, Black Myth Wukong or, like, Sekiro and stuff. It's like, Sekiro is actually quite good, but generally speaking, like, there's always, like, some interruption between the timing of the combos and stuff. Like, a little bit, just a little bit. And it's not quite as fast-paced as this. This feels good. This feels like very, almost like pre-rendered animation combat. Like, what is going on? That's crazy. That feels really good. What the That's so cool. Like, look how well that flowed into each other. That's crazy. Hello. Bye-bye. Expelliarmus! Wait a minute. Did he kill the boss earlier? He did, right? Oh my God, is this phase 2? Yeah, he did kill him. They phase 2 him? Holy shit. He was bringing them back to life, and now they're bringing him back to life? Oh, is he gonna be upside down? Wait, what's going on? Holy shit. Oh, what? Oh, what? Dude, the physics on him is crazy. Holy shit. Dude, that's so cool. Yeah, the music is fantastic too. That's insane because they're combining this. They have such a great handle on this. They're combining like real sort of simulated physics with like magical bullshit, and it in a really seamless way, actually. Like, you know how I talked about how if you break fundamental rules or whatever, like it's gonna be bad. They're breaking fundamental rules here, but they're establishing consistency within the world that like this is a not normal thing, and he's connected to strings, but he's still like he's acting like he's flying in a lot of ways. It's really impressive how well it works, because the strings allow him to fly, even though that doesn't make sense. It still gives the impression like these are magical strings that allow him to fly. It brought him back to life. It's not like normal strings. This is so cool, dude. Yeah, the boss is swinging around. Yeah, exactly. It's so cool, dude. That's so cool. Holy shit. Like, what the fuck? It's so creative, dude. Like his movements are insane. Holy shit, Kamito Soma, thanks for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. Dude, his movements are absolutely insane. Look at this. Look at this. Oops. There we go. Look at this. He swings upside down and then forwards and then backwards. Like it's all one motion. That's not a movement that you do in real life ever. So whoever's animating this and choreographing this is like just clearly a very good visualizer for body mechanics in abnormal situations, because that's really the only way you can really get these kinds of creative choreographies. You have to understand the principles behind the body mechanics and the attacks and manipulate them to achieve these attacks, because you can't just look at references. Reference doesn't exist. I feel really bad for the mocap guy. I mean, that's another way to do it, but yeah, usually that's not an option. No, there's no mocap guy, to be very clear, guys. There's no mocap going on here, because you can't get the mocap for that. But yeah, I can tell you no normal dude would be down for mocap in this. Yeah, exactly. That's crazy. And then every time he gets hit, like all of these like attacks, it's pushing his physics body back as well. So he's actually dangling in a lot of ways, which maintains that consistency that he's dangling. That looks like he's dangling there. Even though he's got all this magical flying nonsense, he still follows that physical consistency of dangling. I don't know if you can hear me because it's quite loud in my ear, but hopefully you heard everything I just said. Yeah. God, that's so cool, dude. Holy shit. And the effects too. Like that's such a cool combo. What the fuck? Dude, I just want to play this game now. Holy shit. What? An axe? Oh shit! Oh shit! He planned that shit. No way! Oh hell yeah! Oh my god! That's so cool, dude. Oh, dude, the kick, the sword kick is so. Dude, he threw the swords back into. Oh my god, bro! The sword's on the sword tip. Oh my god, dude. Oh, dude, dude, that is the biggest fucking flex. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that was so good. Holy shit. There's so many things. Okay. Dude, I don't even know what to say, man. That blew me way past what I was expecting. Holy shit, they are flexing hard, dude. Damn, that they're flexing so hard. Score this game. I will. God damn, dude. This part is so cool. I like that part a lot. This is really cool. He's spitting the sword with the center of mass. I thought it was in the loop-de-loop. It's not even in the loop-de-loop. He's spitting it with the center of mass. Like, that's so cool, dude. Oh my god. And dude, just shout out to the music. Holy fuck, the music, dude. These are all traditional elements. I don't know. I assume it's an Erhu. But it feels like it should be Japanese. I don't know if the Japanese equivalent of that is the Chinese violin. But yeah, holy shit, dude. Oh my god. Man, what? this part is really cool. So this is actually like a really flexible sword, which is, I don't know if it's being done for stylization purposes or if it's actually just this flexible because it looks sick. But like in Chinese wushu, which I've done before, like in martial arts, there are performative weapons that are much more flexible than the real weapons that I'm used to, and I think it's really cool. And that like the performative weapon bends really easily, and it actually allows you to move in a way that encourages the sword to bend as much as possible, and that begets certain move sets and like different ways that your momentum works. And this is a really good example of that, because when I see this, I see someone who has a really good understanding of that type of style. I don't know, again, I don't know if this is like a real weapon, because that's actually insane how bendy it is, but it's totally a thing, and it's really cool. Is the studio Chinese or Korean? I'm assuming Korean. That's a great question. Guys, it doesn't say who made it. Am I crazy? It's China. Okay, cool. S- game. Yeah. That's so cool, dude. It's just so cool. I love the trail that they have at the end of the sword. It's just so pretty. It's insane. Guys, this is absolutely insane. I'm sorry. Anyway. Holy shit. Yeah. I mean, if I were... Dude. I want to play this game, and I don't even like single player games that much. Like I haven't been drawn into, you know, Elden Ring or Sekiro yet. Like I haven't really played any of those. I'm not probably very good at them. This game just feels like it would be fun to play, but also fun to analyze, because like the animation is gorgeous, the choreography is gorgeous, like it's so creative. Everything's so creative about it. I feel this feels more interesting to me than Black Myth Wukong, personally. But yeah. Anyway, and the music is fantastic. Okay, game animation wise, this is some of the best like choreography I've seen in a long time. It's very smooth, like in terms of the actual gameplay itself, which is insane. I can't believe I even watched the whole thing. It's 6 minutes long, which is crazy. But I did, and I enjoyed it. The creativity in the boss fight and like the mechanics behind it is absolutely, it's beautiful. It's incredible. It's what they came up with, and what they executed is just like, it's so well done. I would say that this is pretty solidly like an S in all categories. I would even go so far as to say that like creativity wise, it's an S plus. I think animation wise, there's some things that could be slightly better, but like it's pretty much an S. This is an S tier game, and it's from S game. It's from S minus game, but nothing really about this is. I honestly, I can't even say any of this is S minus. Like it's actually, it's really good. Damn. Wukong animation felt weightless. Yeah, a little bit, but to be fair, that's an homage to like the original sort of style of not animation, but the style of choreography that they did in the live action for Wukong. I feel like, but I could be wrong. S minus surpasses their name. They do indeed. It's a very solid S, maybe S plus. I animation wise, I haven't seen anything that's like significantly better than that. This is really impressive. I would say like there might be some stuff from like Sekiro that's like on par. There's some things that are quite good choreography wise in Sekiro, but I haven't seen enough of it to say for sure. Probably because I've been saving a lot of that for the stream. I haven't really watched a lot of Sekiro stuff. I've heard it's very good though. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I felt the very martial arts movie feel. Yeah, it does do that. I'm talking about Black Myth Wukong, but this is also fantastic. This feels like, I don't know, this feels like a like just a really badass like Billy animation. You know what I mean? Anyway, cool. Well, that was kind of mind blowing. Didn't expect that to be so goddamn good. It's just bangers today, I guess. I don't know. I like Sekiro animation, but but it's more simple, much more simple, and more like reaction type animation than this one. Yeah, I think Sekiro animation is a little bit more grounded. I think it's got more efficiency in its moves, because that's kind of like the whole point of Sekiro's like choreography style. This one is a lot more flashy, but I like flashy. I can't complain. This one feels more like acting animation. Okay, we'll see. Well, this is Guilty Gear Strive Dual Rulers, which is an anime coming out in April 2025. I'm mostly curious if this is going to be in 3D or 2D, and I'm not going to be like surprised if it's all 2D, but I'm hoping it's 3D, because that would be really sick if they did that. Because it got the models, I feel like they would use them. But either way, I'm guess it's probably going to be a hybrid. I'm going to take a look. We're going to find out. I don't know. Oh wait, hang on.
深き生態兵器ギアギアに滅びよ
ギアとの聖戦により悲劇の時代は終わりました
終わっていないこのままでは第二次聖戦が起きる
It is 3D.
君は一体
我が名はユニカ
It is.
世界を救うために来た
聖戦の英雄
It is 3D.
がギアを
It's 3D. Let's go. Let's go.
止めとるとは
聖戦は終わりました私たちも変わっ
Yo, let's go. It's 3D. I'm so happy, bro. It's 3D, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, this is great. This is great. I'm so glad that they decided to not forage, foray into like the 3D anime side of things, because like 3D games, like it's very possible to do like pre-directed like snippets of animations really, really well. Animation is a lot more like you have to scale it, and like there's a lot more things that are impractical at the level that they did it in Guilty Gear. But moving it out of the game engine and into like the world of comp and like the world of like dynamic camera work and stuff like that, like there's a lot of things that they can do. So I'm curious to see how this works.
行く必要があります
殺戮兵器だ何も変わりはしない
生まれが全てではないでしょう
強引なアプローチは
Very cool. Very cool.
ギアとの共存という過ちを正し人類を救うあらゆるギアを根絶することで
ボスの狙いか母さん全国民を敵に回すことになる
うち結構強いからなんでこんなことすんだよそこまでよ
Dude, it's so cool to see some of the best 3D models in the industry for anime being used for an actual anime for the first time. Like I'm really fascinated with how this is going to turn out.
ここは任せろ行け援護する
ユニカと話するの諦めないさ何か理由があると思うんだ
お前はそれでいい
おぞましきギアに味方する者を許さない
ユニカは単独犯ではない
私たちで黒幕捉えちゃったり
情報を聞き出すまでが任務だから
Okay. They have a problem with line art thickness, which is a problem that we had a long time ago. So they're still trying to figure this out, but I'll show you guys in a little bit. Yeah, this is supposed to be a show. This is an animation. It's like an actual anime series, but it does feel a little bit like in-game cutscenes because they are still using the 3D models. Oh, ads. We'll chill. Hang on. We're chilling. It's fine. Everyone has ads. It's good. We're good. Good pause screen. Guys, behave. Oh shit, what the? Yo, anonymous gifted 5. Hello, guys, why are you? What? Thank you so much. 5 gifted, another 5 gifted. Is this the same anonymous gifter from before, or are you just another person who's just absolutely amazing? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I can't end the stream anymore. I'm legally bound to be here forever. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Like gacha games, Arachnid Atelier, I like Sushi, Dizzy Horn, April Vith. You guys know how you have a tier 1 sub now. I'm waiting for the ad break to end. We still have 13 seconds, but there you go. You need to sleep? No, I'm good. It's only 5 a.m. What are you talking about? It's only 5 a.m. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. So I'll talk about the line art thickness when I get when I watch it again, because there's a couple shots I want to point out to you guys. There's no emulation of 2D loss of detail based on distance, which is something a lot of studios don't do when trying to 2D animate. Yes, there is that too, but that's actually not the issue that I'm talking about, Ellie Mango. But you're right. That is also another thing, which we can talk about later. So interesting, dude. So I love this. I love being able to like dissect this because this is a really, really cool opportunity to see how the model carries everything versus everything else, right? Because guys, the Guilty Gear models are definitively some of the best anime models on just like the market, right? Like in the industry, they are some of the best anime models. Like they have a lot of the shading down really well. They got like the textures down really well. They got the face down really well. They got the line art down really well. All these things are like very well executed from a modeling perspective. And so when you actually look at the models from any particular angle in a still frame, it'll look 2D for the most part, which is really impressive. But animation also plays a big role in terms of how convincing something looks. So like it's really cool to see like, okay, well, how does it actually work when you get these characters animated in a more film environment rather than a game environment where you have less time to polish shots and stuff like that. You have to do lip sync with like these more detailed models as well. Like they have very detailed lip sync lip models, right? So it's different than what we usually do, which is a little bit more simplified. But like overall, there's something that is really impressive about one, them being able to actually pull this off. It's not easy because their models are quite complex. And they're transferring it over to a slightly different workflow. I'm hoping that they got a little bit more comp done, although it looks like they didn't do a whole lot of comp here, which is fine. Like this still looks rough around the edges, but I'm really excited for this. Like personally, this is a very, very biased opinion. I'm very excited for this because from a technical perspective, there's a lot to learn here. Not necessarily to say that they did a good job because they're still learning a lot of things, but to sort of compare and contrast the workflows because we're doing something similar. But here, let me show you guys what I mean by the line art thing. Like, let's take a look at this, right? Remember Abba's key? I don't want to remember Abba's key. That thing gave me a migraine because it was so goddamn impressive. Arc System pretty much set the conventional anime-looking models in their animations. Exactly, which is why this is so exciting. They're doing a lot of really good stuff here. Like I'd say all the animation here is like good. Like see how like she's not moving at all and she's just like her mouth is moving. That's a very 2D thing to do. It works pretty well. They're doing those kinds of things here that they don't usually do in the game because they have to in these more like these like longer productions, right? For work shows. Yeah, the more limited animation and stuff too. They're also doing really cool like focal length stuff. That feels great. The effects could use some work. This is something that you know, doing effects in 3D versus 2D, like this is technically procedural fire if I'm not mistaken. And like a bunch of particle systems. If they just did 2D effects, it probably would have looked better, but I don't think they had time to do that. This feels a little bit 3D because of the animation, but like it's just because she drifts a little bit too much here. You see that? Like this drift gives it a lot of stiffness because there's so much geometric precision on such little animation, like pose changes. This is what I'm talking about when I say mixed frames is difficult because like you're making these decisions that kind of give away the 3D in a way that 2D artists would never do. But anyway, that's a small thing. This is an animation decision, right? So that's another example of how that affects things. Gorgeous model. Animation could be like a little bit more catered towards what they're trying to achieve. Difficult to do though. But like they're doing cool things with the camera and stuff. Like this is probably like a stretched rig, which is cool. But look at this. They're having issues with the line art thickness. Notice how thick her line art is in this particular shot. Like Jacko's line art is quite thick, especially the one on the outside. And the line art is actually thicker on the outside than it is on the quote unquote inside of her like textures and stuff. So like you'll see here, like the line art here is actually quite thin. So they're not able to really control the thickness of the line art to match the thickness of the texture line art, when it technically it should. And the reason why is because they're using backface culling, which is a relatively old method now. Backface culling isn't really used in film anymore. It's still being used in video games, and therefore Guilty Gear's been using it for years, because it's efficient. It doesn't require any post-processing. It's real time. But like, it does have some downsides, and the line thickness and the ability to control certain things about how the lines work and look is one of those downsides. But there's another thing that's very, very interesting. Why do they have this inconsistent line art? Because if you look at this, the line art's actually very consistent for Soul Bad Guy. Let me show you. I'm trying to find a good shot for it. These are fine. These are fine. Yeah, this is a good one. The line art's quite thick here, actually. It's like very, very thick. I don't know if this is 100% the case, but generally speaking, if they're generating line art through like backface culling, there's a thickness variable essentially for like the solidify modifier in Blender. And if the thickness of that offset is quite large, what you end up being able to do is you can do a couple things. So what we typically do is we have like back when we did backface culling, we had it so that the camera distance, the further something was away from the camera, then generally the thicker the line art would be, because the line art has to be thick enough where you can still see it, right? If you're really far away and like you have like a 1 centimeter offset from the mesh, it becomes too thin from a distance, right? So you got to increase the thickness a little bit so that it like offsets that perspective. The problem comes when you start manipulating the focal length as well. So if you're super far away and you make the line art really thick, but then you zoom in with the focal length, well, the line art is still thick, but the character is filling up more of the screen, almost as much of the screen as they would if they were sort of fully in frame. So you'll notice this particular thing here where they're quite far away from the character, and the lens is quite flat here. It's like a full body thing. It's mostly just because I think they have oh, that might be another thing. It might be a screen space thing. But either way, my theory right here is that they're zoomed in, but they're far away, and therefore the line art is thicker than it's supposed to be, because they forgot to account for the difference in how that's supposed to be calculated. In theory, you should be doing a screen space thickness. But now that I think about it, because this is a full body shot, it might just be a screen space thickness as well. Because if they're doing a screen space thickness problem, then you have the other issue where if you have a small character on screen, it's going to look thicker than if you have a character very close up to camera or filling up a large part of screen. Those issues are really hard to like balance, and line art in general is really hard to balance. So like getting this right on the first try is going to be pretty much impossible. I think they've done a really great job overall. Even the backface culling solutions they did in the engine look fantastic. But I figured I'd mention the thickness issues because it's really not like normal. I think like generally speaking, when it comes to like stuff like PSoft, it just kind of works. There's like there's not really a distance modifier, so I don't think that's really the issue. I don't really think that is the issue. But I do think it's a focal length thing, but I'm too tired to decide which one it is at this point. Yeah, but hopefully that makes sense. Render, which is done via post-processing filter like Pencil Plus, I assume, or Cinema 4D Sketch. Will use Geo to influence where lines are drawn, but it's all done technically in screen space. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that. This is definitely backface culling for sure. And backface culling is very difficult to get to be exactly screen space because of the thing that I'm talking about. You can get the camera distance, but it's really hard to get the focal length to actually be accounted for appropriately. Like focal length is a separate thing and it's logarithmic. So, well, I don't know. Focal length is I think focal length is logarithmic. I think so. So there's an aspect to the growth rate that which the solidify thickness has to be correlated to with the focal length that is like non-intuitive. It's a very weird algorithmic relationship. So you're not going to get it exactly right. So the screen space won't be exactly right. So it does look thicker than it actually is, in my opinion. Yeah, look at this. Look how thick that line art is. It's very, very thick. It's much thicker than it's supposed to be. And it's thicker than it is in other shots. So, and it's a relatively flat camera in this particular shot. So it just feels like it's a focal length issue. Like the camera's further back than it's supposed to be, and it zooms in, and then the line art just is a little thicker. That's just my guess. Yeah. Yeah, look at Ramblethal. Look how thick that is. That is so thick. That's too thick. It's a little too thick. This is also a very flat lens. It's fascinating. This one too. This one in particular actually is the one I was looking at. This is a very, very flat lens because it's a side view. This is clearly just like it's too thick because of the distance. Anyway, like you can look at it here, like look how thick that is. This is actually, wait, hang on. It's not just too thick because of the distance. It actually has an additional silhouette line being added in comp that's not supposed to be there. Because it's only the silhouette. Why would they do that? That's weird. Hang on, this is a totally separate issue. This is a totally separate issue. Look, guys, look. The backface culling is actually relatively fine. This is the correct thickness. This is an additional silhouette on top for just the hair. And it's totally separate, and it looks like it's being done in post, I assume, because like that silhouette shouldn't really exist. They did not use backface culling for this particular silhouette. This is an additional post-processed outline that's being added on top of the backface culling outline, which is too much because you shouldn't double up like that. Anyway, let's move on. This is good. This is good. I'm getting way too into this, but this is good. They're doing some really cool stuff here. I wish they didn't like the dirt texture on him is a little too like realistic. But it is clearly a texture on the 3D model, so that's cool. But yeah. Yeah. Are you planning to watch the show? I don't know if I will, to be honest. I'm gonna watch clips for sure. I want to learn how they did it, but I don't know if I'm interested in the story yet. It's quite frankly. Oh, they have gorgeous eyes. Their eyes are so pretty. You guys use PSoft, so you can confirm this maybe for your case. But since the lines are drawn in screen space, no matter where the geo is, the line thickness will look the same on screen. A geometry-generated solution like backface culling obviously won't draw lines like this because it's depending on the geometry in the scene relative to the camera will affect it. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. The PSoft will draw screen space. It'll always be exactly 1 or 2 pixels thick or whatever you choose. No matter how close or far away the character is from camera. That's correct. Yeah. Yeah, backface culling is if you can get it to look screen space, which we've done in the past. I've tried to use a driver operator to establish a relationship between the distance of the camera and the focal length that mimics screen space as closely as possible. It's never exact. I couldn't get it to be exact. But it is like kind of close. The issue here, though, is that I'm seeing with them is actually a separate issue. It looks like it's actually just a post-processing outline that's being done in comp. That's being added on top for some reason. I don't really fully understand why. But anyway, yeah, it's true. Backface culling does not allow for a even screen space line thickness. It's just not possible to do. Alrighty, guys, it's time. It's time for our last show of the night. We're doing 3 Selena frames from PGR. If you guys don't know, Punishing Grey Raven asked me to basically rank these 3 frames from the most recent to the most unrecent. It's a scoring. Yeah, it's a hashtag ad. We're gonna score these. I'm gonna rank them amongst themselves and see what happens. I'm curious because I haven't seen any of this, but it is their newest frame. So this is the newest one, Pianissimo, which is a Selena S rank frame. She looks really cool. I think she's a musician. I remember watching she's the one with the flute. No, I'm thinking of something else maybe. Bye, Wu Syndrome. I appreciate you. Have a good sleep. Yeah, the flutist, the harp and conductor. Yeah, that one. Yeah, she's cool. She's really cool. I remember her. The Guilty Gear score, I don't know if I would give it a score right now because it does feel like it's not quite where it like could be yet. I think it's a really cool experiment. But yeah, I mean it's not perfect. It's still quite rough around the edges. And there's a lot of things that I would personally critique it to do like better, just only simply because we have more experience in making anime compared to them. But yeah, her short PV. If I can watch her PV, if we have time to do that, I would like to, but I don't know if we'll have time. I might just be dead tired after this. I'll be honest with you guys. Oh, that's pretty. Damn. Raku, what? Raku, what is this? This is so pretty. Wait, is this... What? Is this Yonayama Mai? There's no, it's not. It's not Yonayama Mai. That's 3D. Wait, this is so pretty. What the fuck? What is this? What is this from? This is Wuthering Waves? This is a fan art from Wuthering Waves? This is a Wuthering Waves fan animation? Are you insane? Guys, when's the next one? Guys, when's the next Woo? Okay, we need time to work on the next one. We're gonna. Oh, that's gorgeous. Holy shit, dude. That's insane. That's so good. The Kuro Fest. Okay. Guys, I want to do Kuro Fest. I need to know when it is. Because we got to schedule it in ahead of time. That's awesome, dude. God. Yeah, some live 2D, some traditional 2D, and some 3D. They're quite versatile there, I will say. It looks like it probably has got to be a team, surely. Anyway, let's watch this thing. So what we're watching today is 3 frames, which are kind of like skins, but they're actually like different characters of like the same character. So Selena is the flutist, harpist, conductor. She is a character in Punching Gray Raven, and her newest frame just came out. So Kuro asked me to watch all 3 of her frames and tell me how they are. So we're gonna take a look at it. This is the very first one. This is the oldest one, Selena Tempest. So we're gonna watch this one and see just how it is and kind of give it a ranking and see how we feel about it. Oh, hang on, let me go all the way back. Damn, that's a big violin. Oh shit! Yo, she just carries the cello with her? Did she attack with it too? Wait, I've never seen her attack. I really like her hair animation. It's very satisfying. Oh shit, that's threatening. Oh shit. Wait, so her cello is a sword? Dude, I'll immediately, I'm already a big fan of like whatever the hell this handle thing is. This, I mentioned to you guys before, I played the violin before. This is like an electric cello. So this is like, you can see electric violins, electric cellos they can be like hollow like this, and they have like really cool like abstract designs because they don't rely on resonance or like whatever to like acoustic resonance to make sound. They just vibrate and like make electrical signals. But this is really, really cool because they're utilizing that to give her a literal handle, basically a hilt for what's essentially a blade. That's awesome, dude. The curtsy is solid. It's well balanced. Whoa, okay. I know I shouldn't be impressed by this, but holy shit. That was clean. So this is a thing that I talk about center of mass all the time, but she's spinning really well here. It's just a little, okay, it's just a little off balance at the beginning, but she's overall spinning really well. Damn. No, she's pretty well balanced, actually. Dude. The creativity on this choreography is really cool. Because she's got a unique weapon. Because she attacks, like, reverse grip. So, she just doesn't look at you afterwards. That's... Damn. Yeah, I'm trying to watch it back too. Look. Watch this. Like, that's, dude, the nonchalance is getting to me, bro. Like, how is this attack too? Like, I'm just like, what? Look at this. It's a forward attack, a backwards attack, and then she just like reverse grips with her cello and slashes you and looks away. Like, damn. Yeah, she's got aura. She's got aura. Look at that, dude. That's so good. That's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected next. The nonchalance and then the, oh, just kidding, I'm gonna stab you. Perfect. Actually, that's actually so cool. Yeah. Did she just play the cello on me? What? That's so cool. What the fuck? Holy shit. Yo. That's just, wait, that's actually so cool. What the fuck? I didn't realize she fought with a cello. Dude, okay, I don't know what to expect with the rest of this. I honestly have no idea. There's got to be one more. There's like, she's got the wind up for the next attack. What is there gonna be one more? Attack 5? Yeah. Yeah, the anticipation led me to believe it was gonna be a downwards thrust into the ground, but that's fine. This is good. What is this? Like I expected this to be a downwards thrust to the ground. I don't know what this is, but it feels cool. It's like an AoE. Yeah. Yeah, it's not as forceful as I would have hoped for like a final attack. But that's okay. Oh, I was like, she has a big sword now. That's the other guy. Well, that's cool. Damn, the slow bow is sick. Dude, the bow twirl is that's aura. That's aura. That's so cool, dude. God damn. They didn't have to do that, but they did. Holy shit. Wait, did her hair go like insane here? Yeah, her hair goes upwards in a really nice, satisfying way. That's really cool. Her hair is very pretty. The undertone. Damn. That's cool. Ground stab. Ground stab's pretty cool. God, shit. How is this? I can't believe this is like the oldest one. Ultimate. Okay, interesting. Not a whole lot to actually look at there. I didn't actually see much for the ultimate. Hang on. Kind of mid. I think that like the ultimate is really. It's not. It's just a camera twirl, really. There wasn't a whole lot going on. The effects here are cool, but she's doing the same move over and over again. I actually like the rest of her kit a lot better. Yeah, like I think gameplay wise it makes sense, but like, oh, that's cute. That's pretty good. The bowing is pretty good. But yeah, I didn't like her ultimate that much. I thought the ultimate was, yeah, anticlimactic. It had such a good buildup of like what her kit was and everything, like everything creative about it was really, really good. The ultimate felt a little bit lackluster. I like how her dress looks like she's got a rib cage showing. That's crazy. She's a cool character. I like her a lot. Design wise and everything, it's awesome. But I don't know, like her, I want to say her ultimate like kind of brings down the score a bit because the choreography and the creativity of the kit leading up to it was like solid, I would say A+ tier at least, like solid A+ tier. The ultimate was like kind of C tier, to be honest. Like it wasn't like, it doesn't do much. I don't know, like it just kind of like twirls around. There's not a lot of animation specifically. So from an animation perspective, I'd say like overall Tempest is probably like, I want to say a B+. She's quite good, but it's anticlimactic, and I can't really give her a higher score than that because it doesn't quite feel like she deserves an A because mostly of the ultimate. Ah, she's so close though. She's really close, but B+. Yeah. Yeah, it's just two movements over and over again for the actual animation for the ultimate, and then like a simple camera change. So, yeah. I realize bow might get confusing. Yeah, bow and bow. Yeah, so true. Yeah, for final attack was more dramatic, would get her an A-. I agree. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think she's quite an A. I don't think it works. But let's see her next one. Capriccio? Is it Capriccio? Capriccio or Capriccio? Hang on. How to pronounce? Yeah, Capriccio.
Capriccio.
What? Capriccio. With a CH? It's Italian. Okay. Capriccio it is. All right, fair enough. Capriccio. All right. So this is Capriccio, which is her second frame. So like middle. Not the most recent, but not the most unrecent. Vocabulary. All right, let's see. So she's not a cellist, she's a flutist now. A flautist? Not a bad run. The dash, I like the dash in the previous one better. The Tempest one, the Tempest one, the dash, guys, like the Tempest one, she felt so threatening. like her aura was crazy. Look at this. She's got a goddamn cello in her hand. And she just goes like, she just rushes you. It's like, just feels so threatened. This one feels okay. She's got a flute. I mean, what can a flute do to me? I mean, I'm not really that worried. Okay, yeah, it's got a blade on it, but okay, fair enough. Oh, that's cool. Oh, the effects are so pretty. Holy shit. There's like the little zigzag constellation stuff. That's pretty. Oh shit, the blade goes in? Okay, interesting. Okay, that does feel threatening. Oh, I like this pose. Interesting. Look at this. That's a cute pose. I didn't realize that she was doing that from the front. I can't really see it from the silhouette, but from the side, actually, it looks quite good. She's got this kind of relaxed, threatening pose where the saber isn't actually being pointed at the enemy. It's being pointed at the ground, technically. But it gives this really nice balance of like not wanting to hurt people, but being very capable of doing so, which I like a lot. Like this is a good pose. It's a really good pose. Yeah, very ballerina-esque. Yeah, very elegant, I would say. Look at her left leg. Which part am I looking at? Yeah, it's crossed. That's pretty cool. It's a very good... Wait, is that a... That's a ballerina position, isn't it? Her feet are in, what is it, third position or something like that? I forget the names. That's cool. That's actually very cool. That's impressive. Not quite. I don't know what position it is. but yeah. It's one of the ballerina foot positions. She's not on point, so it's not perfect. Yeah. But it's there. It's got the idea. And I like how she also adjusts her foot into that pose too. You'll notice. Like she specifically puts her foot in that pose. So after she lands, see that how she specifically adjusts her foot to go back into that position, which is really cool. It's a really cool attention to detail. She's not just landing there because you can't land there. The animator did a really good job here because in real life, ballerina poses are like you have to step into them. You can land at them when you're really good, but like generally speaking, like there's like certain things where like you want to make sure to push your foot against the other foot. Like you can't really just like land that way unless you're like very, very practiced. So generally speaking, you want to like place it there more deliberately. And they've done that in a really good way because you like the moves that she's doing require her to land a certain way and then she adjusts it. It's a mix between a fighting pose and a ballerina pose. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. That's a good pose. Very, very well balanced there. Very cool. Okay. The slash. I wish there was a bit more of an arc to that, but it might look good from different angles. Her recovery in particular. Yeah, like she just kind of like the sword kind of stops here. I kind of wish the sword continued a little bit like this way. Like away from what's the best way to describe this? Like this way. Like that way. That's a really sad arrow. But yeah, a little bit more along that axis because it just kind of stops rotating. Like you see how it just kind of stops right there? It should keep going a little bit and then like have it come in. It just like the momentum could be a little bit smoother anyway. Yeah. That's cool. I like the end pose there. That's such a cool pose. So I like that the left foot is being pushed forward as she pushes here. This is actually kind of like a derivative of some, at least from my experience, some wushu sword poses where like you actually push the back foot forward while you stab forward to get a proper balanced pose. But it's like it's quite elegant. It's very cool. I do like that recovery pose. Oh, that was cool. Holy shit. There's after images too. The effects are gorgeous. But look at this like step by step right here. She actually moves left and right. Oh, that feels satisfying. Damn. How does the step happen here? Is it balanced? Yeah. It's quite good. For how fast she's moving, she's quite balanced there. God, the weight at the end too is actually really good. Her settle. God, that's cool. Damn, she just takes a break in the middle of the combo just to play some music. That's aura, dude. That's aura. Oh, damn. Yeah, she literally emotes on you, bro. That's cute. Oh, the landing on her one foot. Like she's slightly balanced there. And then like, that's really well balanced. God damn. Look at that. She just like, oh, man. When you land on a foot like that and you have a slight, like you're not like perfectly balanced on it, but you're like angled like this. This is a really good example of how like you can have this be angled over an angled foot. You see that? Like it works. That's cute and cool. I agree. That's actually really impressive. Damn. I like it. That's so cute, dude. Damn, the settle is so good. The settle is so good. Oh man. I'm much more impressed, surprisingly, with this final attack for attack 5 compared to Tempest. Tempest actually was a little bit of a letdown because they had such a nice build up. This one is interesting because it actually does like completely change the momentum of what's going on before it, but in a way that like feels like a payoff still, like not from a visual standpoint, but from a character standpoint, which is cool. Like, she just styles on you, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, that feels really cool. I like it a lot. Animator clearly has a good concept of balance, even the controlled fall. Yeah, absolutely. Notice how she's floating here too, like right before. Like she's floating before she falls. The controlled fall is with the magic that she's established here. It's just it's got a little bit of sparkle too, which is nice. So cool, dude. God, that's so cool. There's 6? Oh, there's more. There's a finisher too. That's cool. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. So cool, dude. So she falls into it, which is really cool. So they actually have an additional option, basically, instead of having it do the settle, where it's quite cute and she's playing the flute still. She actually just goes into the sword as she falls forward, which is a good transition. It's a very satisfying transition of momentum. Whoa. Dude, look at this landing animation, guys. Look at this. This is so creative. So she lands on a single foot. She lands on a single foot, but she has the other foot straight out. You see, like basically like to the side. This is a really good demonstration of center of gravity as well. She has her spine like slightly tilted that way. And especially because like her hand has to be over here. Like having her body tilted that way makes a lot of sense. This balances her body out so that she can properly be centered with her center of mass. Like it's yeah, very figure skater coded. That's I agree with that. Figure skaters do this a lot too when they land, like and they do like a triple or whatever, right? Like they do a triple like spin jump thing, and when they land, they always land on one foot and they're rotating properly. They have the other foot basically out. It's a really balanced, elegant pose, but it's nuanced because you have your body slightly off center to balance that out, and it's perfect for actually playing the flute while doing so. It's weird because they have such a good understanding of how these body mechanics work, but like, when has a flautist ever done any of these moves in real life? Like, what? It's so cool, dude. Look at that. That's so pretty, dude. That's so pretty. That's so pretty. Oh my god. What? That's so cool. What the fuck? There's a clone. Oh my god. It's very solid backflip. That's a very solid backflip. Again, with the elegant landing, dude. She doesn't move after landing on one foot. Like that one foot stays planted and everything else moves around it. It's really, really impressive. Flutist, fencer, ballerina, dancer, figure skater. What can't she do? I mean, honestly, you forgot cellist, if I'm being completely honest with you, but I don't blame you for forgetting. God. That's so pretty. Look at that landing animation, dude. Lands on her left foot, doesn't move at all. It's just real. It's just so balanced. Like, it's such a great demonstration of center of mass. Yeah. Okay, I haven't seen that move yet. That's awesome. Oh, that's cool. Dude, that's the first one that has like sharp edges. Does that make sense? Like when I say sharp edges, I mean like the movement has sharp edges. So there's no arcs. It's actually like just like boop, 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 boop. like very like bouncy, linear, sharp arcs essentially. It's cool. It's cool because it's like it's really actiony. It's also out of character, but like in a nice like a pleasant surprise kind of way. Damn. Hey Quincy, hey, welcome. That's so satisfying, dude. It's very like ka-ching coded, you know? But she also like turns around. That's kind of crazy. So she goes through the enemy. Yeah. That's so cool, dude. The effects are so pretty. Holy shit. Like because you get this really nice dichotomy of like, yeah, you have the sharpness of the trajectory, but the arcs of the sword slashes are still gorgeous. Man, what a great way to combine that with like her existing like character arcs. Because like she's already been established as a really elegant character. If they just did like kind of kachingy stuff where they just do stabby stab stab and like jump, it would feel a little bit off. But because they have the extra sword slashes in the middle of those like jagged edges, jagged trajectories, it still feels elegant. It still feels like Selena. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, that's her ultimate. Okay. Oh, that's just herself again. Okay, I remember this ultimate. I didn't realize it turned the entire ground into space beforehand. I just watched that part of it. That's cool, dude. This silhouette could be a little bit better, to be honest. This silhouette could be a little bit this. Again, I feel like the forearm should be straight. This is like another thing that I was talking about before. Like if she did this and it like came down this way, I feel like that would feel better, no? Like I don't know, it just feel more relaxed. Like it just feels weird that her like this arm feels weirdly diagonal. Anyway, but the ultimate, very cool. I think the ultimate has like one downside, which I've talked about before when I first saw it. This is gorgeous. But I just feel like this particular pose doesn't really get the love that it needs. So like right here, where am I? This particular pose, like I feel like the momentum stops a little bit too soon, and it should just go in a little bit further. If it done this and it felt like fully within the frame here, and it felt like it had enough time to like rest and like settle before doing the next move, it would have been perfect. This is like one of the small things that one of the small gripes I have with the ultimate, but overall I like the ultimate. I think it's a really cool concept, and I really like the pose of her actually playing the flute before this. Yeah, but yeah, that's a small thing. I think okay, so Selena Capriccio is interesting. Yeah, like I'm not a big fan of her I'm not a big fan of this animation. I think it could be a little bit better, but everything else is quite good. I'm just so incredibly impressed with her balance. Basil, what the fuck? Yo, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Wait, no, this is not Basil. Sorry, I was looking at the alert. Anonymous gifter gave Basil a tier 1 sub, but hey, Basil, what's up? By the way, what's up? How's it going? Big fan. But yeah, I thank you for the anonymous gifted sub. Whoever you mysteriously are. I don't know where you guys are coming from. I don't know if you're the same anonymous gifter as you were from like 2 hours ago. Sure, you wouldn't still be here. It's 5 a.m. guys. Sorry, it's 6 a.m. It's 6 a.m. guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Yeah. 3 p.m. for you? That's crazy, dude. I don't know what you're lying. That can't be possible. Time zones don't exist. But yeah, so Selena Capriccio, I would give probably, I want to say, the balance that she has on her single foot, especially when she lands, is much harder to do, much harder to do than it looks. Like you see a lot of these things in like most of the time when people are doing animations, they're usually using existing reference. They're usually using some forms of movements that are like relatively predictable or reproducible in like everyday life. This is something that requires a lot of skill in real life to do. So being able to animate it is like a little bit more difficult, at least in a believable, balanced way. So the animator here has a really good, solid understanding of center of mass, which is difficult. And once you have that, you can do things like what they've done here, which is really impressive. All the landing animations here are incredible. I would say the creativity when it comes to like the slashes are decent. I like the creativity of Tempest more because it's a more creative weapon. It's a cello like knife, like that's kind of crazy. But despite the fact that the saber choreo is relatively like standard, the way it's executed is very specific to her, which is cool because you had the ballerina foot position. You've got the balanced foot landing, which is kind of like ice skatery, like very ice skatery. And then you had the saber and flute stuff on top of that. I don't know, man. I think this is a much more impressive blend of mastery rather than just like a creative aspect of the Tempest one. I like this one better. I think generally speaking, I honestly from a balanced center of mass perspective, like from an animation perspective, I would give her a pretty solid, I want to say S minus, because yeah, I would say S minus. There's a couple things that could be slightly better, but overall it's quite good. The creativity is okay. It's not bad, but it's like the creativity is not really what makes this stand out. Like it's sword stuff, but it does accentuate her character really well when they're doing that. But yeah, I think the ultimate animation is interesting. I think that one's probably like, it's much better than the Tempest one. The ultimate animation is closer to like, I want to say an A. I forget what score I gave her originally in the old like ranking video. I can double check, but I would give it an A because it's like it's got quite a good beginning. It's got basically one small gripe, and then everything else is pretty solid. So with an A for an ultimate and an S minus for that, I would give her an A plus. I think Capriccio is an A plus. Yeah. The ending outro animation is pretty bad, but I didn't really rank the other one, so I think it's fine. Yeah. I give Capriccio an A plus. A plus, pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. Solid, very solid. Okay, guys. It's time for Pianissimo. Pianissimo is the newest Selena frame, S rank. And this video is a lot shorter, so hopefully I get to see everything, but we'll see. Okay. So the intro animation is badass. I love this pose. This is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if the other ones had intro animations this cool, but like this is, I mean, just look at that. Those lines of action. Absolutely fantastic. Beautiful hand pose. Wait, where's her thumb? Wait, am I crazy? Wait a minute. Oh, her thumb just happens to be gray. Sure. Oh, thank you. Oh, it just happens to be gray. Okay. That was crazy. Her thumb is the same color as the ground. I thought it didn't exist for a second. We're good. But yeah, it's a gorgeous hand pose. It's a very pretty hand pose. This is supposed to be the edge of the thumb. This is supposed to be, there we go. Yeah, that's where it's supposed to be. Yeah. Because if you look at the frames before that, you can see there's like the other side of the glove is there. You see that? So it's there. There's just like a gray part of the glove that's there. I'm pretty sure. It's insane. Why is it the same color? I don't know. I love this pose. I don't know. It just feels like a flex because this model looks really, really good from a side view. Like it feels good. Yeah. Oh, this is beta. Oh, true. Do you guys happen to have her updated animation? Because I don't think I have that. Why is it not white for the rest of her go? I don't know. I wish I knew. There is technically like a Billy video, but it's so low res. I don't know if we can watch it. I'll watch it after this, just to compare. No, they gave me a Billy video, but it's like 360p, so I can't watch it right now. But yeah. If it's the beta, then her hand is bugged. Oh, really? That's like a known issue? Fair enough. I will ignore that. Cool. Her cello's back. Oh, shit. What is this? Wait, hang on. I wish this was more... Ooh. I wish it was more organized because the other videos are very organized. Let's see what this looks like. Whoa, her ultimate is cool. She goes from having white hair to not having white hair? That's crazy. Yo, Sloth, thanks for the sub. What the fuck? First stream back, we're over 3 hours. Yeah. 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 It might just be the year of live streams. It's true. This would be the first year we might live stream like consistently through the whole year. I'm just saying. Are you saying her latest character is leak animation? I mean, it's out. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Dude, this is so pretty. What the fuck? I want to see it like labeled. Holy shit. So she's got... Dude, her hair turning white. Dude, that's so cool. So she has multiple ultimates? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Holy shit. More ultimates? Oh my god. Even more ultimates. Oh, dude, I cannot believe. Dude, that is so pretty. She's a conductor, dude. Holy shit. She's got the cello. She's got the flute sword. She's got the conductor. And she's like basically ballroom dancing this whole time when she's fighting, which is really impressive. Dude, that's so... The Aurora Borealis. She's conducting on your ass. That's impressive. It feels good. Dude, what is happening right now? It's so pretty. Dude, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, so then there's also this one. Where she goes from white hair to black hair. So she's got, I think 3-4 ultimates? God. This is really well done too. They actually have like a gradient change in the texture itself, which works well. I really like this angle. I think they did a really good job with this because it feels epic. It feels nice. Dude, this is insane. Pianista was like on a whole different level. It's kind of insane. I do kind of wish the flower didn't get as small as it did here. Like, it's a small thing, but like, I'm pretty sure she was... I'm pretty sure, because it just like it doesn't cover her, you know. It's like, see how she's like right here, she's there. I wish the flower covered her. Small thing. God, dude, that's crazy. Maybe this one, maybe Billy can. I don't. I'm not logged in right now, is the thing. So I feel like. Oh, this is not bad though. Let's take a look. Hey man, I mean, this is comprehensive. It's nice. I just wish I could see it in like full quality. Sad. Yeah, she doesn't have gloves on in this one. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I can't watch it in HD without without the Billy login. That's unfortunate. I don't have it right now. Unfortunate. But we'll watch it anyway. Sad. Maybe I can find an HD version later. Okay. Oh, dude, this is actually great. Dude, that's so cool. The cello spins along the ground like it's got its own like momentum. It's so cool. That's actually, damn. I didn't realize that. It's like a dance partner, bro. That's so cool. I mean, those are some pretty strong thrusts. Oh, the bow at the end. Very good. Her limbs look a little bit longer than the other ones. I could be wrong though. So like that right there, that's like a ballroom dance kind of like feel. Right? This feels like a really good ballroom dance moveset, which is fantastic. I like that a lot. They've incorporated an additional level of mastery of a skill because figure skating and ballet wasn't good enough. Oh, ads. Yes, ads. Are we back? We still have 30 seconds. Sloth, we're gonna have to try to get the HD version of a Billy video. Do you have any idea how to do it? We're gonna have to try to figure that out. Because I would love to watch this in HD right now, but most likely we'll have to add it in post, I think. I assume everybody's in ads right now. But this is a really good video, so I appreciate you sending it to me because this is a lot more comprehensive than the other one. Cool. All right. Yeah, dude, the ballroom dancing poses are gorgeous. Look at that, dude. Look how balanced she is, too. She doesn't lose momentum despite spinning. Like, that's so pretty, dude. Holy shit. God damn. Her arm is a little too long, but that's okay. The ultimate. The symmetrical pose on this is just, I mean, it's very pretty. It's very cool. Very cool creative choice. That feels so good. Like this pose is obviously like gorgeous. So they're really milking like this particular pose and then just transitioning to really smoothly to like the opposite side, which I think does a really good job to show the transformation. Like it's really cool. If she's still in beta, do you think they could change around her animation if you suggested to them? No, she's already out. Yeah, she's released. She looks fantastic. I don't know. They did a really good job with her so far. She came out like 2 days ago, or like maybe 5 days ago, or something like that. So very recently. So there's not a lot of footage of her out there. Dude, the fact that she flies, what? Oh, so cool. She actually plays the violin in here. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, now she plays the cello. Wow. And then she's playing the flute. Fair enough. Fighting version of Lindsay Sterling. Yeah, honestly. Is that a piano? She's got a piano too. Damn. So pretty. The effects are so pretty, dude. The conducting one, I feel like works better from the other side. So I don't know, because you can't really see the conducting thing from that side. This one I like a lot. That's really cool. It's so hard to look at. Let me take a look at the this ultimate here. Where's the conducting one here? Yeah, this one right here. Like this like her facial animation is so good. Like overall, I feel like her facial animation was good for like the other, like Tempest and what was her name again? Well, hang on. Capriccio. Tempest and Capriccio had decent facial animation, but like Pianissimo has like her face is just so expressive, and they focus on it. They really do. Like on every ultimate, they have like really good facial expressions, really good poses, like a zoom in on the face every time. It's actually the best. I love the facial animation on this. Facial appreciation is really like, I think it's a little bit underrated. I think it's something that it's hard to get a good face model, so they've done a great job here because it looks gorgeous, but also it's hard to do face animation that feels really good. So like being able to just like flex, especially in a gacha game, like the facial animation on a character is, I think it brings it up. It elevates it, in my opinion, quite a bit. Yeah, I love that. It's so good. Oh, she's got lights on her clothes. That's crazy. Damn, she's like the light up Skechers, but like for her whole body. Dude, I mean, god damn. She's so much more mobile than the other ones too. Like she's going all around the map. I feel like, whew, god damn. The combination of her sword with a flying cello that can kill you. I mean, that's just better than Tempest and Capriccio combined from a combo standpoint. Yeah, I love that. That's so good. Hey, Blazrep, how's it going? We're watching Selena's most recent update in Punching Grey Raven. I've watched most of this already, so I'm trying to find if there's anything I missed. Yeah, I really like how it looks, the conductor one from the right side. Looks like we're looking at the ultimates again in slow motion multiple times. I think we're good then. Wait, what the hell is this? Is this outro animation? Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah. We saw the outro animation earlier. Oh, you can do it when she's got white hair. I mean, that's pretty. It's pretty cool. Fair enough. I'll stick with this one for now because it's a little bit more HD for me. It's not the official music. No, they got music coming from other places. Oh God, is it copyrighted? Probably. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, dude, I love the way the cello moves around her. That's so satisfying. Because she literally manipulates it like it's a ranged weapon. Gorgeous poses. Oh my God. When she's conducting, this feels so good. But also they have her like kind of tuck in her elbows. Like most conductors, like you'll see, they have quite like wide elbows when they conduct. I actually think it was a very conscious decision for them to tuck in her elbows here because she's more elegant, more reserved, kind of like that's her general style of like character. And I don't know, I think it's a really cute detail because generally speaking, conductors are quite like loud in terms of their visual style. Just something I observed. I think they made an intentional decision there and it feels good. Feels good, legitimately. Can you imagine a sponsorship get copyrighted? I mean, it might. It's very possible. You should watch a short animation. I do kind of want to. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Where is it? But before I do, I actually need to give this a rating. Okay, so Pianissimo. Kind of crazy. I had to find the clips are a little scattered, but Pianissimo, she has a lot going for her. I'll say that much. She's got multiple ultimates. She's got, I think, like 4. Was it 4? I think it's 4 ultimates, maybe 5. I don't know. She just goes crazy. There's so many different ultimates. There's so many different animations for her. The facial animation on her is gorgeous. The model is gorgeous, so I'm not surprised that they're really focusing on that. So they did a great job with that. But I would say, other than the amazing poses and all that stuff, her choreography, like her combat, is actually also very, very good. Like she has not just a saber, but also a floating cello that spins around her, has its own momentum, does her bidding. Shoots around the map as well, so you have a lot of cool gameplay mechanics that allow you to move around and be super mobile. And then on top of that, she also has a really strong foundation in ballroom dancing. So there's like she has a move where she has a great core and center of mass spin attack where she's like spinning around the move in a ballroom fashion. So that in addition to everything else, has a really solid foundation and center of mass, and also the creativity of having 2 weapons instead of 1. I don't know. There's so much going on here that I can't really like organize my thoughts because we didn't really get to see the organized version of this video. But overall, sorry, there's an ad. I need a drink of water. 4 ultimates. Let me actually count before I claim something crazy. Let me count how many ultimates she has. Appreciate it. Get this. She has. I know she has the conductor one. She has 2 conductor ones, right? Okay, so she has this one. The hair. She's got the hair behind her ears one. The conductor one, I assume, is kind of an ult. I'll assume it's not if it doesn't have a camera change. That's another one right there. So that's 2. The slicey dicey one. This is 3. The conductor one. That's 3. That's the 3rd one. And then she's got the one where she turns from white hair to black hair, right? This is the first one. We've already seen this one. We've seen that one as well. That's the outro. So there is the white hair to black hair one, which is over here. So there is 4. There's 4 ultimates. This one right here. That's the 4th one. Yeah, she's got 4. She's got 4 ultimates. Yeah. Okay, let me start over. Let me start over. So I can say for sure how many ultimates she has. Okay. So, how good, what am I saying? How good is Selena? Selena Pianissimo is kind of on a different level. She has not only some amazing combat animations, but also 4 ultimates, all of which are gorgeous. Well, one of them could be a little bit better, but that's fine. The 4 ultimates have amazing camera work, great composition. They also have a really good focus on facial animation, which I love, especially the hair one, which I think is just gorgeous. And not only does she have beautiful ultimates, and 4 of them, but also her combat animations have a saber and a floating cello, which allow her to have creative choreography with floating weapons. Very, very cool. And she has a very solid foundation in ballroom dancing. So like the ballroom dancing move is, to me, very impressive just because of how balanced it is, and how sort of accurate it is. But you combine that with the mobility of her other moves and the creativity of her weapon choice, all those things. I think, I don't know, dude. I feel like her ultimates themselves, I give like an S-. I can't give it an S+ because of mostly the fact that the flower budding is a little bit small, and also the animation for the overall animation for them is relatively minimal comparatively, but it's a pretty solid S-. Like all 4 of them together is a pretty solid S-. I think the combat animation, I would also give an S-, because we're including like the conducting, we're including her playing the flute, the cello, the violin. We're including all these different elements that are put together into a single character. Like all of them are pretty well executed. They feel satisfying to play. They feel creative. There's also just the general floatiness of her combat and stuff like that, because she's half floating, half walking. Those elements are combined really, really well in a way that I feel like honestly is also an S-. I give her combat an S-. I give her ultimate an S-. Together, really solid S-. Not to mention her intro animation, which I think is a pretty solid S. And her outro animation is pretty decent, like maybe like an A+ or so. So she's a comfortable S-. I have no qualms about that. I think she deserves that. Quite good indeed. And yeah, PGR just keeps getting better, dude. Like I think Kuro Games has learned so much from Wuthering Waves. They've learned so much from doing like PGR for so many years. It's clear that like all the newer models seem to just look better, but the animations themselves are also more creative and like more satisfying. Yeah, it's good. They're doing good stuff. They're legitimately doing good stuff. Pyroath was insane, by the way. Yeah. Now I don't know who to pull, Luna, Oblivion, Lucia, Pyro, or new Selena. Dude, that honestly true. The new Selena's sick. I think the Lucia Pyroath one is still my favorite personally. I would rank her higher than Selena Pianissimo, but they're both up there. Absolutely. Yeah. Pretty sure you can get all three for free if you're playing seriously. The banner gap is quite long, and well, that's fair. Yeah. Resources are easy to get. That's interesting. You would have to not be able to get anybody else in between though, probably. But yeah, dude, man. Show you're enjoying the freeze as much as the rest of the state. Yeah, I made a snowman today, dude. Guys, it snowed in Texas today for the first time in like a couple years. Like actual snow, like real snow that stayed. Like I think it's still there now, even though like usually it melts in like a couple hours. So we actually got snow, and I built a couple, like I built 2 snowmen. Yeah, let me show you guys. This is totally relevant, I swear. We're done with the videos, by the way. We're good. I'll see if I can watch the the last Selena thing for fun, but we don't have to. Guys, look at this. I made a snowman. This is my snow. This is my snowman. I made it. That's me. I made a snowman. Yeah, it snowed today. It's bigger than it looks, you know. This is actually quite a large snowman, if I do say so myself. Thank you. This is my son. Yeah, he's dead now. Yeah, he's definitely dead. Yeah, I think he melted. Yeah. 3 inches, more like 2.5, but still like very, very big, very large. Yep. Anyway. I don't know if how long is it? 6 minutes? I don't know if I can handle 6 minutes right now. Because it is 6:30 a.m. This looks absolutely gorgeous though, dude. Holy shit. What? That's so pretty. That's so pretty, dude. Oh, wow. Damn, that finger and dude, the piano animation is actually accurate. Holy shit. Yo, dude, it's the most Asian thing to have like very accurate piano animation in your animations. This is the most Asian thing. Every Asian knows how to play piano. It's like oh god, that's so funny. That's so what? Damn. That's 2D. Writing letters? Interesting. The model doesn't quite do her justice here. Yeah, I mean, like because having like a bit more of a brow ridge and like having like I don't know, it's like the I don't know, something's a little off. Damn. That's so pretty, dude. I know this is 2D, but like, that's fantastic. This is 3D, obviously. The piano is gorgeous. Damn, dude, the effects are just so good. I love the comp and the shading that they do on these cinematics. Okay, so she's learning all the instruments? Damn, okay. Was she forced to learn the instrument? That's so pretty. Oh my god, the hand animation's so good! Wait, did she replace her hand with a robot hand? Wait, did she die? Or did she have fake hands? Yo, is she playing instruments with fake hands? That's crazy. Her heart exploded? Oh shit. Wait, what happened? Yo, what the fuck? Not the flute, not the harp. Oh, those damn. So these shadows are hand drawn for sure. And basically interpolated, I think. But that was a 3D model. Oh shit! Oh shit! Dude, oh my god, the paint, oh, the paint! They're painting each frame, that's so pretty. Oh my god. Oh wow, the music. Oh, oh my. She's got spikes on her body. Oh, she's got blood on her body. Oh my. She's got a third hand. She's a third hand, guys. Oh god. She's got a robotic third hand. Oh, that violin is so sick. Interesting. Whoa, they actually animated... Dude, they animated the hammer and string inside of the piano? That's crazy. Oh, wow. Oh, this is so pretty, dude. Holy shit. Ballet! Damn, dude. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so pretty. Dude, the cello. Not the cello. Oh, God. Damn. Dude, this is actually so good. Holy shit. That's pretty. Yeah. Hey, wait, did time turn backwards? Because the flower unwilted. Wait, did she turn back time? Wait, did she turn back time? Dude, that was good. What the fuck? Holy shit. Commandant? What, the commandant died? Dude, this is insane. That was really, really pretty, dude. I don't fully understand the story or what's going on, but like, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Metaphor, turning back time, that's fair. After credits. After credits. Pianissimo. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, I'd be sad too if a gun was pointed at my face. What's going on? Dude, that's so pretty. Holy shit. Oh, they did such a good job with the hair shadows too.
我叫伊丽丝。
伊丽丝。What? Why is it so good, dude? So it's so pretty. That's so pretty, dude. Dude, oh my god. This part was really pretty. Yeah, I love this part. That was cool. I like that a lot. God damn. But why is she like, is she dying? Like, this is crazy. The whole video is literally her suffering. Dude, I feel bad for her, but also I don't like know what happened. So I can't fully internalize the pain, but it's a very pretty video. It's a very pretty video. I liked it a lot. This, dude, if I'm being honest, this reminds me a lot of the Sunday video, because the Sunday video is like also him playing piano, right? Yeah. They're both actually very pretty. And they both have like this painterly style element, like a shot that's like very painterly to it. That's cool, dude. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm pooped. I'm pippity poop popped. I'm gonna go sleep. Oh, dude. I don't even know, man. Today was crazy. Today was crazy. We went through way too many videos for my first day back after a while. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. We are far overdue for a couple more things, to be honest, but I really want to stream again soon. So I'm thinking probably today's what, Wednesday technically. I'll stream on Friday. I'll stream Friday again if that's okay with you guys. So Friday's gonna be the next stream. I'll see you guys on Friday. I do want to react to some more non-Hoyoverse stuff. So today was a pretty good day. We only reacted to one Hoyo thing. It was a ZZZ thing as usual, but still it was quite good. We did a good job. The what was it? The Phantom, I forget the other one, but that was good. And then Woo-Wah, and then we got Punching Great Raven. What was the other one? I don't remember anymore. I'm so tired. Phantom Blade Zero, that's it. But what was it? What was the other thing I watched? There were so many other things. Well, I guess that was it. Oh, Guilty Gear, that's right. Guilty Gear we didn't do a deep dive on. I think that one was like, I just got a little lost in the sauce, because there's a lot of things to talk about for the Guilty Gear one, but they're not really things that like will make sense to people. I'm like in a very different world when I watch the Guilty Gear thing, and I'm like, I can't get too involved in this. People will know I'm a nerd. Oh, don't tell anyone. Okay, cool. So I'll see you guys on Friday. Big shout out again for all the subs today, Mr. Anonymous, whoever you are. Appreciate it. That was huge. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday. Friday will be another stream. We're gonna do a couple more things like this. I still want to get a chance to sort of like do a couple different kinds of streams. Like we want to do the team stream eventually. That'd be really cool, especially for the PGR stuff. We also want to do something with the like animation review stuff that we want to do. Like if you guys submit animations, that's something I'm still trying to get rolling eventually, but it might be in a few months because I still need to catch up on some more. But yeah. What time? No time at the moment. I don't really have a schedule for sleep, so I don't have a schedule for being awake either. That's just kind of how that goes. So we're gonna find out what time I happen to do it on Friday. It might be during the day, might be during the nighttime, might be during right now. Who knows? It's dawn technically. But yeah, hopefully in a very normal time. Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, I'll let you guys know when the animation thing happens, because basically I mentioned this before, but we want it to be done in a certain way so that we can get the files and stuff like and properly review it. But that I got to do some test runs later, and we'll see how it goes. I'm not really fully solid on the exact format yet. Oh, Madoka Magica? Is that a thing? You react to Madoka Magica, Exedra kids-friendly RPG game? That doesn't sound like a kids-friendly RPG game. That sounds like a thing where people die. Have you seen the Woo-Wah fan creation special? I haven't seen the actual program, but we did apparently watch a submission today, which was gorgeous. So I am very curious about the Woo-Wah stuff, because I would like to make something for Woo-Wah eventually. I really like their character designs. They're very pretty. Yeah. One day. I'm very excited to explore that opportunity. Maybe this year. I don't know. We'll see. Lots of exciting stuff. Okay, guys, I'll see you on Friday. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye. Have a good sleep. Have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good evening. See you guys on Friday. Don't forget to order your gamer subs. It's very important. Gamer subs are very important for your health. All right, bye-bye. Bye, guys. Am I supposed to raid somebody? I forget. I'll do it on Friday. We'll raid on Friday. I'll see you guys later. I'm too tired. All right, bye guys. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye guys. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye guys. Bye bye. Bye guys. Bye bye. Bye.